THN. And now it's the Sportscast.
Welcome back to the Sportscast with my boys live from the Icebox Studios. Streaming live right now at thenewsportsguru.com, where you can watch all the goodness each and every week. Got my boys in the house. Got a big week of football coming up. Christmas right around the corner. So we'll get into all of our week 16. God, I want to cry. Picks, Knocker.
No, man.
Man, can't believe it's already over. We'll talk a little about college football, the bowl games. Knocker's got the spreads. We'll talk a little gambling today. Renee, the freaking baseball news coming out right now in the last week has just been insane.
Yeah, it has been insane.
I don't even know who's on each other's teams anymore.
My head is still spinning from the winter.
So when the Angels and Dodgers come out, I'm going to be like, cool, this is a new team. Awesome. I didn't know anybody on there.
Angels really haven't done much,
Not
actually.
much. That's true.
They
Dodgers
made some
more
moves, but not like any huge moves.
Right, so we'll talk about that and more in the Mexican Minute coming up in about 45 minutes. We got Shot of the Week award.
We might have to make it the Mexican half hour if there's so much going
Seriously. We got Shot of the Week award coming up as well around after the first break. So if you guys want to get yours in, we've got a few of them already coming in on Twitter, which Knocker will be a hold of at sportscast_THN. So tweet us those for Shot and Shit of the Week award. Also coming up some NBA stuff. Records been broken by Kobe, so we'll talk a little bit about that. We got everyone kind of liked our NBA heated conversation at the end of last show, just so you know.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they kind of liked that.
Good.
Yeah, so
I like it.
We'll talk some NBA. You know how me and you are, Kobe, so it could get a little heated today.
Yeah.
Kobe and Jordan discussion, you know how that can go.
There is no discussion.
Okay, so we'll talk about that. Also going to get into You Got Knocked the Fuck Out. We got some boneheads and a lot more stuff and nonsense coming up. So if you want to call the show, 818-435-8423. Let's throw it around the corner, get the boys introduced. BudKnocker, how you doing, sir?
I'm tired.
I know, dude.
I'm tired.
Every time I say I'm going to record you and Johnny's conversation when you first meet, like again today, it was just priceless. BudKnocker, what kind of fucking mood you in today, man? Johnny,
I don't know anything about your week.
Johnny, what are you doing, man? I just walked in the house. Why you on top of me, man?
Shit,
it's had a long week. Johnny's like, well, last week you fucking come in, you're talking shit. You two are seriously an old married couple.
Well, I mean, I was like, hey, bud, what's up? And he's like, hey.
Okay, Johnny, what's up?
I go, oh, great. Oh, is we going to be having one of those weeks again?
Yeah, like seriously, on show day, aren't you happy?
He's never excited when he walks in.
It's hump day, it's Sportscast day.
It has nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with him.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You are kind of, you know.
Dude, I'm 55 years old.
Look at that face.
I know,
All right?
so cute right now. Just take some still shots and Knocker's face right now.
55 years old, and they've got us working mandatory overtime, 12-hour days minimum.
God.
Okay? I don't know the last time I had a day off. I'm freaking exhausted.
Do you want some praise? Do you want some cheese?
Right? No.
Yeah, cheese with that wine.
So
what
I'm
do you
sorry
want?
if I'm not fucking pirouetting when I walk through your front door.
We all choose our own lives.
do.
I chose mine. I chose mine to be happy.
Right.
Please, bud, don't.
Did I say I was sad? Did I say I was sad? Did I say I was upset? All I said was, hey, what's up, Johnny?
Knocker.
No, you didn't. You said, hey.
Oh, shut up, Johnny.
Knocker, you know what? Just be, you
You're
know.
not even worth talking to right now.
Yeah.
Knocker
Because you had a bad days.
Yeah.
Man, I'm serious, dude.
Shit.
I think I'm going to take Sunday off, though.
I've seen you before. You're the asshole on TV.
That's me.
Just stop being the Grinch. Just be the happy, jolly guy that I love, okay? Do you want some chocolate? Oh, I love you. All right.
Now there's an idea.
So you had a long week. Did you put the lights up?
Lights are up.
Okay.
Tree is up. Tree is lit.
Now, you said one wasn't twinkling and it threw out you actually knocked out the power on your house. Did you get that taken care of?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
what the hell happened.
Because, I mean, you do work for an electric company, correct?
No, I work for the phone
Telephone.
company.
Okay, it's still kind of the same thing, electricity.
No. But Christmas has officially started.
Asshole.
Christmas vacation.
Okay.
Vodka. Trimming the tree.
And someone
Christmas
tried to tell me
has started.
that Christmas Vacation isn't in top 3 Christmas movie of all time. Like,
It
that
is
guy's an
the-
idiot.
It is the
Right? That guy's
number
an idiot.
one Christmas movie
What's
of
your
all
other
time.
one? Christmas Story's got to be there, right?
You got Christmas Story.
Okay.
And then you got to go sentimental with It's a Wonderful Life.
Nah.
And then you could go with
that's
Home
past
Alone.
the ages, though.
You can go Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah, I think
You can
Home
throw
Alone's got to
Alone
be up
in
there.
Number
My
one.
daughter just watched that for the first time.
Is that right?
So great, just to see her face on stuff when
You
it's
get-
laughing.
you get to
Because I remember
relive it,
that
huh?
moment when I was there, like from the paint can hitting the guy in the face, the guy stepping on the nail.
You get
like,
to
she just
relive
cracks
it.
up. It's fantastic.
My
so
boy Joe Pesci's great now.
He's
It was
fantastic.
like,
seriously.
I can't believe I saw that in the theater when it
Yeah.
first came out.
Who
Did you
gets,
really?
I've had this conversation with many people. Who gets it worse? Which robber? the guy that gets his head torched, his hand gets
Joe Pesci.
burned off, or the guy steps on like the nail,
The
he gets
nails.
the iron on his face.
Harry.
You know,
Yeah,
but
Harry
Joe,
gets it
Joe
more.
Pesci gets hit with a crowbar with the guy trying to get the spider off of him and shit.
Seriously.
I think Joe Pesci gets it a little worse. I think
Joe
so.
Pesci. I know you get burned
Yeah.
twice, dude. You get your hand and your head burned. That's bad. Yeah. So we did that. That's what I've been watching. I'm watching a lot of Christmas movies. What have you been up to, Renee? Anything good?
Watched Bad Santa over the weekend.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good
Not
Christmas
It is.
movie. Yeah.
That's a good Christmas movie.
Went to some holiday parties.
Been a little
had good
happier. I know
time,
you were
yeah.
depressed last week after the Dodgers trades. Is it kind of sunk in a little
Yeah,
bit?
it has sunk in. They made a lot more moves though too.
Okay.
So we'll talk
They're gonna
about
get
that
Scherzer.
during the
They're gonna
main-
get Scherzer.
You know what? It'd be awesome if they
Not
landed
Hamels.
Scherzer.
They
Yeah.
need to
They
get
just picked
Scherzer.
up this Brett Anderson guy.
Yeah, for a year, $10 million.
Yeah. What's up with that?
So we'll talk Mexican Minute in a little bit. Johnny,
1 year,
Yo.
10 million.
how
Right.
about them Steelers, bro?
Yeah, baby.
How about them Buffalo Bills, bro?
Yeah, baby.
Who's the guy that called the Buffalo Bills beating the Packers on the
This
show?
guy did.
That's right, the number one lead.
You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
You know
and
what?
red, white, and blue.
Yeah. Buffalo, dude, showing some fucking
They
heart,
did.
man.
They did.
That's a tough team you do not want to play. That's
The
like they're like the
defense-
Rams,
The
you know?
defense on Buffalo right now is just the sickest
Yeah.
defense around.
Yeah, they're very good.
If
Yeah,
they had
they
the
could
running
they
backs
had a freaking
healthy,
quarterback.
yeah, if they had the running backs healthy and a quarterback, they'd be in the playoffs right
Yep.
now. So, all right, guys, if you guys want to call the show today, 818-435-8423 is the number. Renee's on top
Wait a
of the
sec-
phone
whoa,
lines.
I just got lightheaded. Did we just talk about Bills and playoffs?
Yeah, Bill the play.
Playoffs?
It just happened. It did.
Those two words in the same sentence, Bills and playoffs,
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
blows my mind. Let's go,
Let's go,
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Go Buffalo.
All right. Just to tweet. Yeah, there's some people having some feed issues. So can we just check the feed issue, Johnny? I'm sure it's okay. It's some
Here we
people's
go.
stuff. It's Icebox Studios. So again, special announcement though coming up. We are going to have a special Sunday show this weekend. Since next week is the Christmas holiday, we're going to take that week off, spend it with our family. So we're going to do a live Sunday show from 4 to 6 this weekend. So we'll record next week's picks. Yeah, the kids
That's what I'm
like it.
talking about.
We'll record our next week's picks. We'll do a little bit leading into that 5:30 game. I believe it's Cardinals and Seahawks. That's
I
gonna be
believe
pretty
you're
good.
right. Yes.
So again, when you have that hour and a half lull between those, late games and the evening game,
There we
check
are.
into the Sportscast. We'll be going live, and we'll actually go into that first game for about a half hour. Just talk it up and have a good one. So this Sunday, live show, 4 to 6 at thenewsportsguru.com. So that's gonna be our schedule.
You guys down for golf Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday, like 10 o'clock, something like that?
I don't know if I can get that past the wife.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Let me see
Oh,
what I can
maybe,
work out.
yeah.
thinking
Actually,
about
she's
it.
gonna be gone all day, so maybe I can do that. I might be able to, swing that.
Might be able to.
We'll check that out. So, also our schedule for the holiday for New Year's, we'll be having a show on January 2nd, Friday, after New Year's, since New Year's Eve is on a Wednesday. So we will be back again. Next two shows will be Sunday, the 21st, and January 2nd, Friday. So check us out there. All right.
More you know.
He gets better and better, doesn't he? He really does. He really impresses me every week with something.
Absolutely.
He brought a couple new ones to the table today,
Is
too.
that right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got some new ones.
Awesome.
So, all right, let's get into it real quick. NFL, a lot of news going on. Again, you want to tweet the show at Sportscast_THN on Twitter. Knockers on the Twitter line here. Let's get to it, boys. Week 16. A lot of big news.
Oh, Step to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know how really disgustingly horrible those are for you? Slim Jims?
Yes.
It's a stick of greasy
It's
meat.
greasy excrement. Yep.
It's like they just...
greasy excrement coming out of the Slim Jim, and I'm gonna shove it down your throat,
Like the thinnest penis you've ever tasted. Yeah.
Whoa. You brought it to that extra level.
I don't know. I
just,
have
you
no
know-
idea. I have no idea.
Hey, when
I
you're
don't know
good
what it
at
tastes like. I don't
when
know
you're
what
when you're that good at
thin penis
pick'ems,
tastes
you can say whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Do you remember how Macho Man died? Right?
Yeah, car crash.
Car
right?
crash, right? He hit a tree.
Yeah.
Right? Remember how he always used to go, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
Do you think his last words when he hit the tree was, "Oh no"?
Fucking Renee.
Oh,
Really?
fucking Renee.
Obviously not too.
like, "Oh
Obviously
Renee.
not too soon, huh?
See, Renee's really coming into his own on this show. I like it. All right, let's get some news going around the NFL. Again, you want to call the show 818-435-8423 or tweet us as we go on here. Big news in the NFL. We got some big stories, especially last week. Some good games. Let's break it down here. Knocker, first up, as we saw we called the Rams on this show. Little different story. Arizona Cardinals, man, they seem to find some way to win every single week. Bruce Arians
Number
just
4 quarterback.
they're on number 3, number 4. I mean, these guys, I've never even heard of these guys.
Absolutely.
Never heard of them.
You know, I was very, very, very extremely disappointed in the Rams' offensive effort. That was just.
Yeah.
I love the way Trey Mason runs.
Did
He
you
runs.
bet the Rams?
Of course. He runs like. He runs tough, man.
Yeah,
I
throw
was
up that
very
video.
impressed with Trey Mason, man. He put it all on
Yeah,
the
Drew
line.
Stanton, though,
But-
tearing his ACL.
I thought they said it wasn't.
No, it's torn. He's out for the season. He's done.
Wow.
Yeah, he
The
is
last,
gone.
I mean, I've worked so much. I'm kind of out of the loop on a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I had thought like 2 days afterwards they were very happy because
It's
the
sprained-
MRI, it was sprained, not
The sprained
torn.
MCL and ACL, the odds of him coming back
Right,
aren't
okay.
very good. He's not going to play this weekend against Seattle.
Wow.
He wasn't having a good season as it was. I mean, they were barely getting to 14 points each game. I don't really
Yeah.
know how much it's going to matter, but we'll get into the playoff picture in a little bit. Cardinals, like the Lions, I still think that Green Bay's better, and they're going to probably be in the 5 or 6 spot.
Well, Detroit's not going to beat Green Bay in Green Bay.
It's going to show a lot. We're going to learn a lot about Detroit coming up here.
Yes.
In that game. See how they do. All right, though. Cardinals, though, in your opinion, are they done? I mean, do you give them any chance?
Well, they clinched the playoff spot, so obviously they're in.
But still, come on. If they're in a
Can
playoff
they-
game, they're going
can
to have a home
they
playoff
get to
game.
the Super Bowl?
Do they even win their first playoff game without a quarterback? Is that possible?
It's at home. Yeah, I think they can.
Their defense is
You know,
stingy. Defense
If
is
they
stingy.
can hold a team to 10 points, 13 points,
Yep.
they can stumble into 14.
Okay.
You know, a pick six, a punt return, something, field position, 5 field goals. Weirder things have happened. So, yeah, I'm not going to put it past them. I mean,
Okay.
hell, Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. But you're not
Okay.
betting on the Cardinals, though. It doesn't even matter if they host a home playoff game. No matter who they play in the NFC, whether it's Green Bay, the Seahawks, Dallas, you're taking the road team in that game, aren't you?
It depends on who it is. I really have to
Who
see who it
would
is.
you take them right now? Look at the NFC.
I wouldn't bet if the Eagles make it as a wild card. I wouldn't bet the Eagles over them.
Sanchez looked bad.
Yeah,
It's looking bad.
yeah.
He is. All right.
Yeah.
Next up here, speaking of that, John, I'm going to come to you too. Who, in your opinion, right now, I don't think you probably know, who do you think is the highest paid player in the NFL?
Well,
Johnny, I'm going to go to you too.
The obvious ones, obviously. It's
Just give me, who do you
it's a
think?
trick
Off the top of your
question.
head, who comes to your mind?
It would either be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady.
Okay. Johnny Box?
Yeah, I'm going Tom Brady.
Tom Brady?
It's not.
It's your boy, Jay fucking Cutler.
I was
baby.
going to say, I swear to you, I was going to tell you.
Cutler
Hey,
is the highest
that's
paid
the type of
offensive
question it
player
was.
in the NFL. this
He's
season.
offensive, all right.
He is the
He's very
highest
offensive.
paid offensive player, and now he's going to be sitting, as the Chicago Bears today came out and said they're going to start Jimmy Clausen this
Jimmy
week.
Clausen?
Yeah,
Oh my
Jimmy
God.
freaking out of Notre Dame. That's how bad it's gotten.
Wow, I didn't
For
even know
Jay
he was
Cutler.
still in the league, bro.
He's lucky that he's married to Kristen Cavalier because that's the only thing he's got going for him right now.
Dude, when are they going to learn? It's like hockey goalies and quarterback. Why? I mean, unless it's a guy that's just special. There's 3 of them. Four. Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Tom Brady,
Peyton Manning.
and Peyton Manning. Those 4 deserve long-term contracts. You tie them up.
Mm-hmm.
But these other guys that have 2 good years, but they have the flame-out playoff game here, that you get scared. Everybody runs scared, and you lock them up for 6 years for big-ass money. Now you're freaking stuck. Sign them to 3-year contracts, or you do what the old guy with the Chargers did.
Yep.
1-year contracts, bro. That's it.
Shout
You
up
know?
to Mr. Awesome right now. Just tweet in a huge picture. I know you're talking, Knox. You didn't see it. He's got a picture of Jay Cutler. K Jewelers. Every pick begins with J. That's fantastic.
That's great.
That's fucking great, Mr. Awesome. So check out our Twitter feed for that one. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. But
Can we sing it real quick? Sing it. Go ahead.
Every kiss begins with
No, it's
J.
every pick begins with J.
every pick begins with J.
There it is.
Oh, it's fantastic. Jimmy effing Clausen's going to start here,
That is
Knocker.
classic.
Out for Cutler.
Absolute classic.
Bears right now.
I'm waiting
I've
for Brady
struggled.
Quinn to start for somebody.
Again, they didn't even look like they were trying Monday night. It was pathetic against the
It
Saints.
is pathetic for that
Um,
proud franchise to play like that. Even
He was sacked 7 times in that game.
yeah.
Did you blame it on? I mean, yeah, we all bash Cutler, but is it more than Cutler here? I mean, I think they got to wipe out Tressman. They got to wipe out Cutler. They're gonna have to do a full-on sweep here of the Bears.
Josh, you ever stop to think that maybe they're doing it on purpose? That the linemen don't really like this dude, and they don't
Do you
believe
think-
in
do you think-
him.
I
and he's
would
such a
like to
dick
think that
they-
professional athletes don't do that. That they care more about. But then again,
I would say a couple lookout blocks. You don't know this guy. He's just not a likable guy. He's just not.
So hey, Pepsters, how's that Romo Cutler bet doing? All right, next up here, Johnny was just enthusiastic about this when it happened. His boy Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He has never been happier about a player getting injured than Ryan Fitzpatrick over the weekend. Throw up the video, Renee. Broken leg here.
Are you serious?
On an uncalled trip. I mean,
hear
the
about
play.
this?
You didn't see this, Knocker?
Dude, I'm out of the loop, bro. I work from 7
Well, check
in the
this
morning
out.
till 8 at
wonder
night.
You can see the
Picks
video. A Colts player actually sticks out his leg because he misses the tackle. Basically whips him in the shin, breaks his leg. Going to be out for the season.
Maybe that's why that's illegal, huh?
Yeah. How happy are you, Johnny?
Oh, my God. When I heard Ryan Fitzpatrick has a broken leg, he's probably going to be out for the season. I was like the Grinch who just saved Christmas, like where my heart grew 3 times.
Yeah, that's
Felt so good.
Felt so good. All right, next up
Proto
here.
has a theory.
Yeah.
Cutler just tanked once he got the big money so he could stay home with his hottie wife. Smart move,
That's what I'm
Cutler.
saying, man. He's got Kristen Cavallari. That's one thing he's got going. But real quick, he's got diabetes. Okay, he really does. It's a true story. Jay Cutler suffers from diabetes here.
Okay.
Do you think that has some effect on his mood, the way he acts?
No.
How he's nonchalant? Because
he acts the same way in Denver.
they've had advocates come
I
out
have
and say,
diabetes. I don't act like that.
That's true, Knocker.
I know hundreds
You
of
are
people with
really,
diabetes.
you are really pissed off though when you come in here.
He'd be perfect for like a Snickers commercial, right? Right?
You would be.
Being a diabetic?
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
Jay,
it's a
I
good
think
one.
you need this.
Jay, you might need it after the season. All right, next up here, our favorite host, I guess, Monday Night Football, Jay Gruden management. So many rumors about this guy. Where's he going to go? Signs a contract extension through 2021. That doesn't mean he's going to be there till then, but still. Do you think he ever returns? I mean, this guy's got so much passion. And I love him on football because he'll rip into teams. He was ripping into the Bears Monday Night Football. He's like, you got to take Cutler out of here. He's just not even trying. He'll say what is supposed to be said. But again,
He's not going back to coaching.
you don't ever think ever?
Nah.
He's got his ring and he did it.
Dude, he's getting paid big money.
He is getting paid some
just
good
to
money
have
just to
fun.
fucking travel.
He's having
It's with his
He signed
family.
the
fun.
contract. What do you mean?
Huh?
He signed the contract through 2020.
2021, yeah.
Oh, 21.
Yes, but I'm still
The question was, do you think he'll come back to coach?
Yeah.
Anytime.
No, if he signed that contract, he's
Contract-
left.
Oh,
What he's
contracts are
doing.
breakable.
Contracts
You
are
get enough
breakable.
money. You
Yeah,
get enough
no,
money.
he's
you can move.
he's completely happy what he's doing.
Exactly.
He doesn't have anybody down
With
his
his
back
kids.
saying,
Exactly.
win games, win games, win games.
Dealing with knucklehead
Yeah.
players.
Yep,
He
I
won
agree.
his Super Bowl. His legend is there. Can't tarnish it. Why come back and not succeed? I
That's
mean,
why
there's
when
always that
players
thing,
get
too.
when players leave football, they get into the commentary part because they
Sure.
know they ain't gonna get fired unless they say
That's
something
true.
stupid.
Speaking of that, do you think Bill Cowher ever comes back? I mean, is he set? Is he done?
I think he's done too.
He's been out too long, I think. I think he
I
had to
think
have,
so.
like, he's past his 4-year window
Yeah.
that he really can't come back at.
I
Kind of like
think so.
Gruden, like,
I
you
think
lose
so.
a little bit.
Kind of ruins a legacy too, to me. I don't
If
know.
you come back like
Yeah.
that, yeah, I
That's true.
agree.
He's Steelers through and through.
Yeah.
What if he replaces Tomlin?
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. That'd be the greatest comeback ever.
That'd be awesome.
Be
That is
fantastic.
kinda cool. That is kinda cool.
It would be awesome. All right,
Never
well,
thought about it, but it's
one
kinda
guy
cool.
that's going to be needing a little bit of help this weekend, DeMarco Murray, got me to the fancy finals in a bunch of leagues. Needs surgery on a broken hand. You heard it on this play here as Renee's showing. You guys can watch us live at thenewsportsguru.com. Really didn't seem like much, but he ended up breaking his left hand. That's his non-carrying hand. Had surgery 2 days ago. Already participated in practice. They say he's going to be a go this weekend. Not sure how much he will get to play. But Emmitt Smith also had the same injury. Numerous running backs have played with this. The only thing that's going to hurt him, Knockers, when he's running with the ball, he's not going to be able to switch it into that other hand
Right.
to get away, from the defender. I think that's going to hurt him in the catching game, maybe in the pass block, but he's a big part of his team. I think that the Cowboys are deep at running back. It shouldn't really be a problem.
He'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. But just like you said, going through the line is when it's going to be really hairy because he's just, it's going to be in that one end. He can't, really get a good grip on it. But, do they throw much to him? They really don't
Not
throw
much,
to him.
not too much because they use him so much
Yeah, I
in the
don't
run
see it
game.
affecting
So
the
they'll have
offense too
Joseph
much.
Randall there too as well. So,
Yeah.
last couple stories here again in the NFL. There's some news breaking down this morning. San Francisco 49ers announced Wednesday they've released defensive lineman Ray McDonald. As we know, this guy was already involved in a domestic dispute, and now he's been charged with another one or investigated for another domestic sexual assault this time.
Jeez,
and he surprisingly played the whole season with the 49ers this
Yeah.
year, and without any suspension, nothing. But now it's just gotten too much. This 49ers thing is just
It's imploding,
it's
isn't
blowing
it?
up, and it's blowing up bad. Whether from Harbaugh to the players getting suspended, it's going to be real interesting in the offseason to see what they do. Last story here in the NFL. You got to talk about Johnny Manziel, right? Biggest game on you got to, right? Biggest game on the NFL package last weekend. Guy, Knock, I love him and you hate him. Not hate him, I guess you just don't like the attitude, and I could see why. And boy, did he get it shoved back in his face. Again, you can check out the video here. We got Bengals, sacking him, doing the money sign over the
You're not playing
You know that's going to
Missouri.
happen every time he gets sacked. So
You're not playing Missouri anymore.
But we can't just it's not like, okay, he's done, he's never going to be good again. You can't take this one game and just base it on what this guy's going to do in his career. But
Well, no, of course not.
But at the same time, what an eye opener, right?
Well,
For this
dude,
kid,
I mean,
yeah.
the Browns really didn't do him any.
Thank you.
The Browns didn't do him any favors because the Browns beat Cincinnati in
Yeah.
that big game and pretty much gloated about it.
I agree.
We're back. We're not the same team. We're this. We're that.
Yep.
Right? The Browns could have started them against some weak team or weaker team, the Dolphins or something like that.
Yeah.
You had a Cincinnati team that's poised to make a playoff run, is very angry at that team, and they took it personal that the Browns chose them to start this guy. Like,
Yep.
Okay, that's your answer for us, right? Oh, we
Yep.
should just, be scared Johnny's playing? Okay.
Oh,
just
he
more fodder,
yeah.
man. They were fired.
He had no chance going into that game. I was stupidly picked the Browns thinking, I was like, oh, no, it's not going to happen. But if he doesn't win out, if he doesn't produce your next two games, do you feel comfortable bringing him back as your starter next year, or is he still competing for a job?
Oh, no, he's your starter next year. You've already committed.
You've already
Brian Hoyer's
committed,
a free
right?
agent,
Yeah.
so you've got him. You might draft someone else to give him competition. I don't think you just hand a guy who I believe is immature that job.
Got to give
You
him props,
have-
though. In his presser, he did say, I played bad. Not we played bad, I played bad. Maybe
Wow.
just a little growing up, just a little for Johnny. So that's been your NFL news and notes here. If you guys want to call the show again, 818-435-8423 is the number. Again, coming up in just a little bit, we got the Mexican Minute with Renee coming up with all your MLB trades and rumors. We're going to have our Pigskin Pick'em winners coming up at 7 o'clock and our shot of the week. So get those all in at sportscast_THN. Knocker, though, we're gonna be out here for the next couple weeks here, so let's cover a little bit of some college football here. We got some big bowl games
Here we
coming
go.
up.
Yes, we do.
Now, Knocker, to me, now that they have this playoff system, I almost don't care about these other bowl. Like, do I really care about the Sunkiss Bowl and all these? Do I?
No, there's 38 bowl games.
And you maybe care about 8 of them?
Yeah, there's probably about 8 or 9 of them.
Okay.
There's some interesting matchups.
Well, let's talk a little spread. Let's talk a little gambling here. What do we got as far as the spreads go with these bowl games here?
Well, if that's what you want, I just knocked everything off my screen right now.
These technologically savvy people. That's why we have them.
Prepared, bud.
But I've got my iPad with me, so
Oh.
don't you
All
worry.
right, all right.
Okay, you have got.
Haven't told that joke before.
We'll go with the lesser of the January 1st games. You got a nice matchup in the Citrus Bowl if you're a college football fan.
Okay.
You've got Minnesota playing Missouri. Okay, Missouri made it to the SEC championship game. Minnesota missed getting to the Big Ten championship.
They played
game
well this
by
year,
a few
though.
points. They had a great year. Interesting game. Minnesota gets 5.5 points.
Okay, and who they play one more
They're
time?
playing Missouri.
Missouri's shown up a couple times this year.
They played well against Alabama for a minute.
Where's the game being played? What state?
Florida.
I'm going to go Mizzou on that.
I'm going to go with Minnesota.
You are?
Because I think the game means more to them.
Can I get points with Minnesota?
Yeah, 5.5.
Okay.
I'm going to go with them because I think the game means more to Minnesota than it does
That's a good
to
point.
Missouri.
And that happens a lot in these
It
bowl
does,
games.
absolutely.
For a
You
couple
have
of these
to take
bigger
that-
name teams that they don't get in the bowl game, they want to, who cares? You've seen it with USC.
You have
know?
to take that into consideration. That's the only thing that makes doing this
Let's
interesting.
say, so you like them in the points.
I like Minnesota in the points.
Okay, give me your next one
Absolutely.
here.
Well, moving up, we got the Outback Bowl. You have Wisconsin against Auburn.
Fuck you, Wisconsin.
They got hammered. How do you come
Ohio
back with
State,
that?
man.
They got hammered. They lost their coach.
Yeah.
Their running back is going pro.
And who are they going against?
You get 6.5 points. They're going against Auburn.
And they have to give up 6.5?
No, they get 6.5. Auburn gives up 6.5. Yes.
Okay. So if I'm Wisconsin, I almost get a touchdown.
Yeah, I like the Tigers in this one. I like
Because
the
I think
Tigers in
Wisconsin,
this
like
one.
same thing. I think Wisconsin's got nothing to play. I mean, they lost their coach. Yeah, it's a pride thing, but she's got your ass whooped.
You got your ass whooped.
And Melvin
you know,
Gordon says basically the only thing you got.
Pretty much right
You know?
now, yeah. I mean, they got
So-
shredded.
Okay,
I
so
like
you're giving
Auburn.
up the points then. They
I'm
beat
giving
them by
up the
touchdown.
points. I'm
Okay.
gonna go War Eagle on this one.
Okay.
Okay, now we get into the bigger bowls. The Fiesta Bowl with the resurgent Boise State. 11-1 again this year. They're back in
Okay.
the major bowl where magic has happened for Boise State.
It has.
The 2 times they have played in the Fiesta Bowl. I mean, who can forget the Oklahoma game
Yep.
with
Yep.
Ian,
Statue of
Ian
Liberty, yep.
Johnson, Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
proposing after the game. This was really the first non-big time school to win a major bowl in quite a long time, and it really put them on the map. You get 3.5 against an Arizona squad that just got shelled
Yeah.
against Oregon in the Pac-12 championship game.
Right. Rich
This was a
Rod.
very hard one to pick, but I'm gonna go with Boise. I'm gonna go with the
So it's Arizona,
upset.
Boise State.
Yeah.
And what's the spread?
3.5
And
in
have
the
to-
Fiesta Bowl.
And who gets the 3.5?
Boise State.
Gets 3.5 points.
Yes.
I'm gonna go Zona in that.
See, I
I'm
don't
gonna
like,
go as I just don't. I'm gonna take a Pac-12 team over.
I get it, but
you know?
again, they're on national TV again. It means much
Yeah.
more to Boise State to win this game than Arizona.
Okay.
Plus,
that's
if
the only
you're-
one I didn't disagree with you on. I'm
Okay,
gonna go
well,
with them.
let me put it to you this way also. If you play in Tucson, right?
Yeah.
This is your reward to go to fucking Phoenix and play a bowl game?
Yeah, but still you get the home crowd.
Yeah, but you want to go somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
we already played Arizona
I'm just
State.
going to tell. I'm gonna go Zona though. What else you got?
Now we go to the Orange Bowl. You get Georgia Tech, fresh off their great game. They played a really good game against Florida State in the ACC championship.
Okay.
So you get Georgia Tech and that tough offense to defend against Mississippi State, who luster fell off a little bit
I'm
at
going
the end
Georgia
of the
Tech
year.
in that just because that offense and defense is just the offense is something you haven't seen and the defense is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I like what they did against Florida State.
I agree. I like that game a lot. I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs from Mississippi State though.
How many points?
It's 7 right now. It's a 7-point game.
I have to give up 7 if I take.
Mississippi State is the favorite. Yes.
Okay.
I like the Bulldogs. I think this means a
Wow, I'm
lot.
gonna take that 7 points in Georgia Tech.
I think it means a
baby.
lot to Dak Prescott to
Okay.
put up a good showing for the scouts for draft purposes, what have you.
Okay.
Okay, now we move to the Cotton Bowl, which is reemerging as one of the major bowls. You've got a Michigan State team.
No, Michigan State.
That I have no idea how good
I
they
don't
are
know
after,
either. Who
after the
knows?
Ohio State
Yeah.
blowout. You get them against Baylor. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting game. Over under 72 in this. So Baylor's got to probably drop at least 45 points on this
I think that
team.
goes under. It's a
Can
bowl
they
game.
can they do it? I think they can.
Okay.
I think Baylor can do it. Playing in their home
What's the
state,
spread
playing
there?
in Texas. Again, this is the opposite for me. They're where Arizona's going from Tucson to Phoenix to play.
Yeah.
The Baylor's going from Waco to play in Austin, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's a big thing. This is Texas. This is Texas football.
What's the spread?
The spread in this game is Michigan State is favored by 3 points.
Oh, I'm going Baylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Baylor
I'm
in
gonna
this
go
one.
Baylor as well because I
I-
think they got something to prove too.
And I think it goes over that 72. I think this is a scoring
Okay.
fest, unless it snows.
Okay.
Unless it's some ridiculous weather. I like the over. Now you get into the semifinal national championship.
There we go.
Semifinal games.
Let's get into them. Yeah.
You got Florida State, which the line is still holding at plus 9.5 against Oregon. You get 9.5 in the defending
Talked
champions.
about this a little last week.
in the
man.
Rose Bowl.
You said it's a big difference. Like I said, double digits. 13-14 is different than 10.
I agree.
It is, as far especially with your gambling. But if I'm seeing, and I think both these spreads are the same, correct?
Yes, they're both 9.5. Yes.
I think if you're gonna take one side as a favorite, because the public loves to bet favorites,
Right.
I think it's Oregon. I think Oregon is a safer play here as far as betting favorites.
I'm gonna.
Ohio State scares the crap out of me because I don't know if are they that good as what they showed against Wisconsin with that third string quarterback.
I think they are. I really do. I think they're pretty freaking impressive, man. I watched them play those 2 games against Michigan State and against Wisconsin. They're fast. They're big and they're fast. This is the fastest Ohio State team probably in the history of that school. They're big. They're fast. They play the way Florida played under Urban Meyer back in the day.
I also think that Mariota, as far as you might not say, well, he doesn't have much to prove. He just won the Heisman. No, he does, because you know what? Majority of the Heisman winning quarterbacks, they don't win their next game that they play in.
I was just gonna say that you got the Heisman jinx going on here. There's,
And I think
there's something
I
true
like
about
the
that.
kid. I like his speech. I think Mariota's got a little chip on his shoulder. Not a lot of people think he's
I think Oregon does.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, you won the Pac-12. Oh, you never actually beat. You never got there.
Oregon hasn't
you know?
fared well on
That's
New
why I
Year's
think
Day.
I'm gonna go Oregon, and I'm gonna swallow the points. And I actually think I'm gonna go Ohio State. I'm gonna buy it up to 10. You give me 10 points in Ohio State, man. That's kind of hard to turn. I don't care if you're Alabama, man. You're Ohio State. I got Urban Meyer. I got a month to prepare, like you said, Knocker. I gave probably Alabama a little more credit than I should, but Ohio State's a good team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Where you
take the
going?
points. I think I'm gonna take the points in that one. I'm gonna go with you on both of them.
So
I'm
you
gonna
kinda
go with
agree with me?
Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Florida State has seen anything
Me neither.
like they're gonna see in
Yeah.
Oregon
I think
on
if
a
they
neutral
get down,
field.
they're not coming back like they used to be able to against all these other teams.
Well,
Oregon gets up, they're putting it on.
Well, the problem is Oregon doesn't stop.
Yep.
They're so fast and they move so fast. Florida State has played
Nothing.
no team
Yep.
at all
I agree with
that
you.
that is going to come at them the way the Oregon Ducks are.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I like Oregon. I like Alabama. In some news, man, I lost it, but Bo Pelini, who
Yeah.
got fired as a Nebraska coach,
Become a
he basically just shit all over the Nebraska athletic director.
Yeah.
There's
He-
some
where'd
quotes
he
in
go
there on
to?
ESPN. He went to Youngstown
Yeah,
State.
Youngstown State. That's
But
right.
he's pretty much calling him that this man has no integrity, that he'd rather effing work at McDonald's than coach for Nebraska.
Nebraska
That-
fans are
that-
delusional. I'm sorry, you're not in the 90s anymore. No one wants to go to school in Lincoln where it snows half the year.
That's
I'm gonna go
awesome.
party with the chicks in Miami or Florida State or USC. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Notre Dame.
Your mom
I'm
goes
sorry.
to college.
Exactly.
Thank you. In the coaching carousel, Wisconsin lost Bill Peterson to Oregon State. Oregon State's Mike Riley, he went to Nebraska, okay? And Paul Chryst from Pittsburgh goes to Wisconsin.
Okay.
He's coached there before. He was actually the offensive coordinator with Russell Wilson and Monty Ball, so he has ties to Wisconsin. But the carousel keeps rolling. Les Miles says he will not leave LSU to go to Michigan, which is, I believe, is his alma mater. If I'm
Yeah,
not
we won't get into the
mistaken.
Harbaugh
And
Harbaugh
Michigan,
thing.
Nobody wants to go to Michigan.
Sorry, my voice is cracking. I'm going to Premier. Yeah,
But
but again,
Michigan
I told you
offered-
today, there's a source that came out today. I don't know how credible it is, but it's kind of all over the internet now, that Michigan has offered Harbaugh 6 years, $49 million to come there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of quiche.
That's a
Knocker.
lot of
That's a lot of
quiche.
quiche. All right, guys, let's get to break. Let's refill our drinks. You refill yours. Get your shot out because we've got Shot of the Week award brought to you by PWCI Construction. Get yours ready to go. Call in the show, 818-435-8423. We got winners around the corner and baseball in a Mexican minute right after this.
Very, very good to me.
You know there's bittersweetness in truths untold. Can't complete this until your soul's been sold. A desecration, sands of time, a consecration of body and our mind. We've begun. We're a part of the wounded. We don't know what we're dying for, but you know we're still serving.
back to the Sportscast. Back here live, Icebox Studios. Yeah, I'm going on by myself, Knocker. You guys are getting shots for Shot of the Week award coming up. What's that? Shots right now, yeah. Oh, did you not even get the shot? You just go get shots, Knocker. Or have Johnny get them. Back here, though, live, Icebox Studios. Yes, we are live. We are professionals.
We are live.
We are professionals here. Again, guys, make sure you guys check us out, thenewsportsgrid.com. For all of us, make sure you subscribe on iTunes, Podcast One, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out us on YouTube as well. Again, we'll post up the video later tomorrow morning, so you guys want to watch. Again, it's a whole new experience when you watch this show. It really is. So, again, we're get you Shot of the Week award brought to you by PW Site Construction.
The guys are getting the shots, right?
Yeah, they're getting the shots.
It's just me and you right now.
Yeah, it's just me and you.
Yeah,
So you
all
can
right.
handle this,
Yeah,
Renee. You're
for sure.
professional. You're a studio man.
Yeah, man. I like to think I am. You know?
I'd like to think you are too sometimes. Let me cover up real quick before we get you Shot of the Week. Let's do a little bit of our Pigskin Pick'ems here. Let's get into the leaderboard as we get into our week 16 winners coming up here at the 7 o'clock hour. Again, at the top, we're giving a $200 Visa card to the winner of this. Pretty good prize, right, Renee? I mean, that's a
great
prize for a free contest.
Dude, I take it.
I mean, we give back, right? I mean, we give back to the people.
We give back to the community.
That's right. We got a new leader right now in the Pigskin Pick'em with 2 weeks left to go. We have Roadrunner 2006 Cliff. Mimi with 158 got a 2-pick lead over the Colonel and MX 811. And let's see, Mr. Awesome are tied with 156. The leader has 158. Got 3 guys tied at 156. And then Johnny Icebox, though, still with 152. He's 6 back, but he could make a run, Renee. Could make a run.
The only running that he's doing nowadays, right?
Yeah, really. I mean, when does he work? I don't think he's ever worked out a day in his life. I don't think he has. I mean, the most working out he probably has with his left hand, early in the morning. What are you talking about? Nothing, Johnny. How you doing, buddy? You talking about me? No. Not talking about you at all. It was good thoughts.
When
good
don't we
thoughts.
talk about you?
Good vibes, good thoughts.
You forget this is all recorded.
I know. You can go back and listen to it, right?
Find out, right?
All right, guys, we got Knocker and Johnny back in the house. Again, we'll get you Shot of the Week award.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Brought to you by PW Site Construction. Check them out, pwconstructioninc.com, the official sponsor of Shot, and the very famous Christmas season shit of the Week award. Like we said, one of the top 3 Christmas movies ever made. I don't care what you say.
It is the top.
It is. So if you guys got a shot or shit of the week, tweet them in real quick to sportscast_THN. Let's throw it around the clock. Yes, Renee, we go the same way every time. It's
Yes.
going to go Knocker, then you, and then Johnny.
All right. I
What do you-
learned from last week.
What do you got, Knocker?
My shit of the week.
Yep.
First off, it's gonna go to number 2 of the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, Johnny
Dude.
Manziel.
You thought you were just the shit. You act like you're the shit, and you.
Dude, he was just trying to do that. He was just trying to do that. He was not doing any of that this
This is
weekend.
gonna be contrast. This is my shit and shot of the week, dude.
We must have ate the same thing because I got a shit too.
Wow.
Manziel, what a fucking douche.
Seriously.
Dude, I'm serious. Just play football. Shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up. Cincinnati just welcomed you to the NFL.
when has he really been talking? That's
It's
the thing.
his attitude.
No, but that's the thing. Shut the hell. What is he saying?
I would have fucking hit him
He probably would have.
on the sidelines.
Who knows?
You don't do that.
Okay,
You're a
other
teammate.
than that, though, as the guy has never really come out and been besides on the field and partying. When has he ever been a guy that comes out in the media and says, I'm the best? He doesn't say
Well,
that.
no, he doesn't talk.
Everyone's built him up as Johnny Football. He
Actions-
didn't do that.
Actions speak louder than words, and just be a professional. That's all I'm asking. Just be a professional.
I agree.
okay.
It was kind of, as much as I love him as a kid, you got to kind of
You know,
wake
you're
up
leading
here.
a professional team with veterans that are 30, 32 years old, been in
Yeah.
the league 10, 11 years. Act like you belong. I'm sorry. I just don't dig. I just don't dig it, dude. I just don't
Be a
dig
little
it.
shit.
Okay. And my shot of the week is going to go to Marcus Mariota, the total antithesis of Johnny Manziel.
Yep.
Humble, self-effacing.
I hope he doesn't go to the Jets.
So does he.
Like, just go anywhere besides the Jets, dude.
But he's everything that Johnny Manziel isn't.
I agree.
I mean, he's the best player.
Same
He's the
kind of skill
quarterback.
set, but obviously a bigger player
He's
and
6'5".
mentally he's better. Yeah.
This dude's big.
Yeah.
And he's fast and he's humble and again he praises his teammates. It's never me. I don't think he ever uses the word me. So I'm really impressed. I'm really happy. And he gets my shot of the week.
Okay, real quick on Twitter, Crispy Rice chimed in. He actually DM'd us. He says, "Guys, I can't believe I missed tonight's show, but it's my 40th birthday, so give me a shot for Crispy Rice." He says, "I wish I could toast with you." He says, "Thanks for all the fun shows this year." And so, shout up to Crispy Rice, their 40th birthday.
Nice.
All right, Renee, what do you got for shot
I
of the
only got
week?
one. I got a shit of the week.
Ooh,
And that goes out.
wow, you're getting
Can you guys
nasty
guess?
this
Can you
week.
guys guess?
The Dodgers.
Yeah, there you go. For trading Matt Kemp. That's my shit of the week.
You're just really you're a bitter man still.
It's been a crazy,
Like you
crazy
had a
baseball.
week to sleep it off, and it still hasn't even helped you.
I know.
Like he's
Been a
still
whole
the
week.
He
same.
looks all disheveled.
Yeah, like you look worse than you did last week, man.
They've been shuffling around drinking for a week.
Yeah.
Man. This is new trading.
That's why I've been drinking extra heavily this week.
What do? Do you keep the Kemp jersey now, or do you
I don't
get
even
rid
have
of
a
it?
Kemp jersey, thank God.
But
But
if
I
you
do have a
had
couple
one-
bobbleheads.
If you
I
had
just
one,
put
what
an H.
do you do?
Take the K off, put an H on, and walk around, bro.
Yeah. yeah
Now those
bro.
Kemp wearing jersey motherfuckers at Dodger Stadium are going to be like, oh, burn their jersey.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Just let it out, Renee. Let it all out, buddy. Really? He came in just as big. You haven't even showered since last week.
I
have
started
you?
talking about it, huh?
Does he have a key to the city? I want that shit back.
I want that shit back.
When I heard the news, I was like,
Yep. Wait a second. Renee, see, you come in here every week with something new. You know, can you learn from him?
Whatever.
Can
dude.
you
He's
learn
got-
from him?
He freshens it up a little bit.
I
Whatever.
think the
Yeah, he
I
does.
think the Padawan learner's gotten past the
The
Jedi
sky's the
Knight
limit.
here.
You know what it is? Because you keep picking on me. I'm gonna go back and listen. I bet you were talking about me working out.
In a manner of
we were,
speaking.
we were
In a
something, right,
manner of
Renee?
speaking.
Yeah, we were too. We were, Renee. We were talking about you
Yeah.
working out. We were.
Yeah.
We
You
were.
were talking about this?
Yeah.
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 No.
Johnny, what do you got? Shot of the week.
My shot of the week is going to go to the Buffalo Bills.
Attaboy.
Hey, let's get a let's go Buffalo.
Wait.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2. Wait, are we doing it on 3? Or are we gonna?
We're gonna do it on 3.
Okay, so it's like 4. But
Yeah.
it's, okay,
Right.
It's after 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Let's
go
We have to. That's a drop right there.
sure is.
That's
Hey,
absolutely.
dude, you called it, brother.
I did.
you did.
I did. I think I was the only one who took him in the room.
You did.
You're right on it.
All right, so
Might have
shot-
been the only one who took him on fucking all of ESPN.
I'm gonna go back and
I
check
think
that.
so.
You might be, man.
yeah. Yeah. Jeez.
All right, you got.
So-called experts.
Is that your only one? You got a shit or anything?
Yeah.
Are you
No,
good?
I don't really got a shit of the
Okay.
week.
I've got a couple here. My shot of the week.
Oh wait.
Such an asshole. I knew he was gonna do that.
No take backies. No take
No,
backs.
because because I was thinking about it, and then Crispy chimed in. Also, got to give a shot to Chabby's. His birthday was yesterday.
Yes.
Hey.
I did. I sent
He
him a
had a
tweet.
whole lot of shit going on this past year. Want to wish him a
Yeah.
good new 2015.
Absolutely.
Everything's gonna go great.
Okay.
And just
Yeah, he's a
happy
buddy. I
birthday.
sent him a DM. I love the guy, dude.
And,
I really do. I
This
can't wait till it
shot's
comes
also
out.
for you, along with
real.
Crispy.
Yeah, he says he's coming out. He's gonna see you two out here. I think in April or May. So he's gonna be
Oh,
out here around
nice.
then. So he's gonna try and hook up with us.
Nice.
So he's gonna be coming out. You got Twitter taken care of, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get to mine.
Yours.
Yeah, and then
We'll
let
do
me
a
get Twitter.
special ice box.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
With Chabby's.
I
That
think
works.
Mr. Awesome's coming at the same time, so we
Oh,
get a
really?
Mr. Awesome
Oh, okay.
Chabby
Okay.
show.
All right.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Hey, hopefully they get out for the golf
Watch,
tournament.
now that
Maybe the
everyone
same
knows
week.
we're gonna have a fan show, they're just all gonna come out that week. And
I
it's a
know.
full-on
Yeah,
fan
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Whatever.
No?
That would be really
Whatever.
crazy,
Is there
ridiculous.
a
show.
school auditorium we can play right now? or something?
We're like, Wendy,
Yeah.
we're coming over.
Start cooking.
Yeah. All right, my shot of the week's going to go to, yes, guys, it's a soccer shot here.
Oh, boy.
Thierry Henry, though. This guy was unbelievable. If you don't like soccer whatsoever, followed it. One of the greatest goal scorers of all time. Played for a bunch of good teams, but most notably with Arsenal and France. So he retired from the game of soccer, so shot to him. Now, this next one goes up to All Blacks rugby player. Who reportedly got a lap dance from the flight attendant on an Air New Zealand flight. That guy just gets a shot because if you're able
He's
to
all
do
black?
Kiwis.
no, he plays for a team that's all blacks. That's a picture. Look how happy he
They're
is.
all
That's
black.
the guy.
He's white, though.
I know, it's funny. It's kind of ironic.
Oh, yeah.
You're bringing him in today, Renee. You're really impressing me.
Lap dance from a stewardess.
Like, if you're able to pull that off, the funny thing is, you know where he was going flying to?
Where?
To go get married.
No way.
He had his bachelor party literally on
the plane.
Yeah, read the post that I put up. You can read the post. The
Well, maybe she wasn't a real flight attendant.
Maybe she was like the cop.
Maybe she was hired.
It was like the cop in Days
Whatever.
of Thunder.
If I'm in coach and I'm getting a lap dance, I'm fucking happy. All right, so shot of the week
I
for
am
that.
too.
Lastly, Knocker, you'll appreciate this because we're hockey guys.
Coach. I mean, what do you coach for? You getting a lap
It's a
dance and
rugby
coach?
team. It's a rugby team.
Yeah.
They're not flying first class.
They don't have like nice planes for like players like that.
I think
Rugby.
So. Yeah, it's rugby, dude. What do you think?
That's a big sport.
They're not flying first
They're
class.
flying in like those chicken coop, like fucking planes, dude, in the back.
It was a prop
Yeah,
anyway.
like Indiana Jones. Haven't you seen that one? It's like an Indiana Jones plane. All right, my next shot goes up to Krzysztof Berczewski, Minnesota Wild prospect, who scored. You know, we've always wanted to pull this off, the between the legs goal in hockey. Where if you don't know what that is, you put your stick between your legs. The Yager. And people have tried this, but really to pull it off in a game, a full speed game, he does it. Check it out here. You can watch the video. Thank you, Renee. As we're streaming live at Icebox Studios on Ustream. Knocker, that's just skill, baby. That's got to get a shot of the week, right? That's got to get a shot. So, all right, guys, it's been our shot and shits. Let's get to our Twitter feed.
Mr. Awesome chimes in with shot of the week. Goes out to my son Zane, turning the big one on Tuesday.
Yeah, Zane, he's coming. You know, this guy's going to be a stud. He's going to be a stud. He's going to be a stud.
Second shot goes to me making the finals in fantasy football. #money.
Real quick, do you think, what if we sent, I think the bet should be, now that I think of it, he's got to dress his kid in Steelers gear for a week. It just got interesting. You like that. That's a good one. Fuck flying the flag.
Is he listening right now?
Oh, he's got to be.
Give us a call. Call us right now.
Mr. Awesome.
You have to put MacGyver in Chiefs gear.
Well,
You have
that's
to get a little
okay.
Chiefs sweater or something like that.
because he's your kid. Yeah.
And then Instagram it or something.
Yeah, because you know your wife's going to hate it.
Facebook it.
Yeah, all that Chiefs gear running around. You've got to.
Listen, I'm not worried about losing. I'm not worried about that.
And the rule is each day for the 7 days,
Listen,
you have to take a new picture
I don't know
showing that they're wearing it.
I don't know if you looked at the rankings for quarterback, wide receiver, and running back, but we own the number 2 spot. So
That's true.
Good luck, buddy.
Do you think
you're gonna lose?
Would you like to go with that bet though? I think that's a good one.
I think it's a good one.
You know,
and then you have to
for
Facebook
each day
it.
for 7 days because it's a 7-day bet. You have to Facebook a new picture wearing that wearing that jersey or wearing your dog stuff. I think it's a good one, buddy.
I think once is fine.
No, I think a week. Dude, like you gotta suffer.
A week?
Yeah.
Nah, because it lives there
Let
forever.
Mr. Awesome
It
suffer.
lives there
Let him
forever.
Mr. Awesome might come over to the black and yellow.
Forever. Social media
You
is
kind of look
forever.
like Squints right now, Paladimers, with those glasses on.
You play ball like a girl.
Renee, we timed it. We got it good, buddy. Came in, he's like, got this new drop from Sandlot. We got to use it. Pulled in a Sandlot drop.
How did that happen?
All right, Knocker, what else we have?
What did you say?
A Sandlot drop?
All right, call Mr. Awesome.
Yeah, call Mr. Awesome.
And Proto chimes in, shot of the week for me having only 1 week left at my sucky job, and then it's time to start a new awesome job.
All
Good
right.
for you,
All
man.
right, good for
Yeah,
you.
buddy.
I like it. All right, guys. Well, let's get to play the famous song. Let's do it. Here we go. Fire. Dude,
That is so good.
You should
know
come
what?
out with one for pot. And every time you smoke, you'd be like, pot, 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 pot.
We should do that.
That's all we'd hear.
I was just thinking for Penelope at her wedding, I'm gonna do that same speech that Wes Petarudo did. Thank you for Fireball.
Fireball, that changed my
Oh
life.
my God! It's seriously, it's. I didn't like it at first, but it's so good
It's
now.
just
I don't
fantastic.
know what it is.
It's so fantastically good.
It's the sugar. It's filled with sugar.
It really is.
It's so sticky.
It's so good though. All right, guys, let's get into it. We had a little bit of actually a lot of baseball news coming down this week. Let's get into everyone's favorite minute in the world.
What you got for me today, Holmes?
What you got, Holmes?
Hey, Holmes. So a lot's been going on. Basically, I'm just going to touch on the major points. Yankees signed Chase
Slow down, bro.
Headley.
Slow down, bro.
Where's your music?
A
Where's your
four-year deal. I'm
music?
sorry, I thought I
Let
hit
him
it.
go.
Let him go.
There it goes. There it
He's all
goes.
Yeah.
I'm like the Micro Machines guy. Haven't you ever heard of the Micro Machines guy?
Let him
All right.
rock.
I've been
can't
told
hear
that I
that
do
fast,
talk
that's
too
it.
fast, so
No,
I will slow it down, man.
I can't hear that fast. That's it.
Yankees signed Chase Headley to a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
And then, since we last talked, Matt Kemp has gone to the San Diego Padres.
Moved on real quick because I like to ask you baseball questions.
Yes.
A-Rod, do we see him in a jersey coming up this week? Does he play for the Yankees?
Yes, I do, but I don't. He's not going to play third base. He's going to DH. I think we'll see him in a few games. Whether we see him throughout the whole entire
60
season.
million, Renee. 60
remains.
million they owe him.
Dude, he fucking gets paid to scratch his nuts. It's fucking ridiculous. But what else is going on, dude? Cespedes, the Red Sox traded him to the Tigers. That guy
That
just can't
lasted a
stay
long
put
time.
in one. Yeah.
That lasted a long
He also
time.
posted up on Instagram. He's got a Ferrari that shoots fire out of it. It's awesome.
awesome, dude.
Is that right?
Check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Wow. Batmobile.
So
Yeah,
Cespedes is on his 3rd team in like a year.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
just can't stay put, man. So
So the Red Sox basically
Marlins
got
are still
nothing
making
for
some
Lester.
moves. They get Michael Morse from the Giants to a 2-year deal, so that's some power. I think it looks like they're going to be pretty good, man, next year.
Didn't you say no, go? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I was just touching on the base. You know,
No, I
the
like
point
throwing
where-
baseball questions.
Didn't you
at
say the Dodgers dropped the beard? Didn't they? Didn't
Yeah.
they release him?
Yeah, they did release Brian Wilson.
They owed him $6 million,
$6 million. He's
dude.
horrible, and they're talking
Just to
about
get
trading
out.
Brandon League as well. And they picked up this dude Brett Anderson.
Yeah, getting
from
back to your
Colorado.
Dodgers real quick.
Anyway.
So you know you're the Dodgers man. McCarthy's trash. I'm sick of these. Oh, we got McCarthy.
Yeah, I didn't even
He's
mention
such
him.
trash,
Yeah,
dude.
he sucks.
Well, what I don't get, the Dodgers could have kept that big left-hander that they sent to the Angels for Howie Kendrick. They have that dude
Yeah, the
Turner.
prospect. Yeah.
They got Turner, who just had a fantastic year for the Dodgers
Right? They
last
could have
year.
kept him.
Yep.
They could have made him an everyday second baseman, and I think he
It's
could have
funny.
hit
I don't
in the
understand it. This-
280s, 290s, and kept the big left-hander.
Every
I
Dodger
don't
fan
understand.
I talk to, whether it's at work or you, Renee, is really just not happy with what has gone on.
Well, I think what it is that these owners, they're unproven, and they've made some moves that have really affected a lot of Dodger fans and hurt their feelings and stuff. And I think that they've been untruthful to Dodger fans by saying that Gordon and Kemp weren't going to go anywhere, and they ended up trading
True.
us.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're going to trade players, be honest and say, yeah, you know what, he's probably on the move. But to just mislead the fans, you know, that really upsets people.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Okay, you're saying they misled the fans, but were they misleading the fans before they hired this cat from Tampa Bay?
That's a good point. You know,
Because he
we'll-
would not have come here if he was not given the power
I
to
think
do
he's,
whatever
I
the hell
think he's
he wanted.
cleaning up whatever happened
Exactly.
before.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
maybe they weren't lying up until the point they hired him, and then he's just
Renee, I know
cleaning
you
house.
love Kemp, and I
We'll
know
never
you're
really
upset
know.
about it. You love Kemp.
It's actually, you know what? I was more hurt about the Gordon trade than I was about the Matt Kemp trade.
Okay,
Interesting.
because
There
I
was
think
a point there where last year I was like rooting for the Dodgers to trade Matt Kemp because everything he's fucking swung
dude, you
at,
got
he
$30
missed.
million off the books, bro.
Well, no,
for
they,
a guy that's going to give you maybe
they-
one more good year.
they had to give San Diego, I think, $31 million.
They did. Man, ever since he hit that wall in Colorado, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
And
No.
I don't think he's ever going to be the same player again.
All right, real
He's only
quick, though.
getting
But you're
older,
getting a
so.
nice player, dude. I'm an Angel fan, and Howie's a nice,
That's another thing.
nice addition to your team,
It is.
man.
You know, he's going to give us at least 17 home runs, I think, next year.
He
but
doesn't get hurt in Dodger Stadium. He could hit 20+ home runs, drive in 80 runs, and he could do it from either the 2 slot or down in the 7th
Yeah,
slot.
yeah.
You
He'll be
know,
loved
he's
by
a
the
nice
fans.
player. You're really gonna like watching him play second base.
Renee, I got a
every
question
day.
for you. We got two
Yeah.
big pitchers left out there. Free agent marker.
Max
free agent
Scherzer?
Max Scherzer. Cole Hamels is trash. I
Cole
hope you don't
yeah.
get Cole Hamels. He's
No, no,
beyond
no.
his years. Cole Hamels, James Shields. Both these guys, I love their attitude on the mound. They're one of those guys, just feisty guys. It's just, you can show their emotions. Both have had good years. Shields especially. I mean, he rode that Kansas City. He took the Royals to the World Series.
Yes, he did.
Who would you want in a Dodgers uniform? If you're gonna spend the money on one of those two guys, who are you gonna go get?
Well, out of all of them, I'd pick Max Scherzer.
Okay.
And then I'd pick James Shields over
Cole Hamels? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, I don't know if the Dodgers are going to land Max Scherzer just because he's so expensive, but I do see them maybe possibly going after James Shields.
I think Bumgarner got a fat extension today.
Yeah,
too.
he did. And the Giants
You didn't
signed
mention it
Sergio
because he's
Romo.
a Giants.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't mention. He's not
Right?
mentioning any San Francisco
On
Giants.
my
news during
computer in
baseball
front of
minutes.
me,
I've
there's a
noticed
Giants
that.
baseball
You noticed that?
with the little logo and a little like anti-Giants symbol on my computer.
The no
Renee,
Giants
Renee
sign?
brings you the Mexican Minute with no NL West news.
And I
At
talk
all.
really fast. I get Michael Machine's guy.
All right, guys. Well, let's get your pencils ready. Real quick, let's get into actually the.
Sorry, we got a phone call, by the way. It came in right when I was talking, so he's on hold.
Oh, bring it in. Who's on the Sportscast line right now? Talk, person.
Hey, this is Mr. Awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Yes, he's here.
All right, so what do you think?
What do you think about the deal, man? Tell us right now.
You want to stick with the
Hold
original?
on. I want to clarify something. I thought I put this jersey on him or some kind of Steeler gear on him every day, like the same one, or I got to buy like.
No.
just
No,
one.
like we'll buy. You have to buy like a onesie, a Steeler onesie or whatever, a shirt, and you've got to at least take a picture with your child in that jersey for 7 days, for a week.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right,
But-
Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead of
You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
well, hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
How embarrassing is it for his dog to wear something? I got to put my son in there.
That's true.
Okay, how about
That's
how
got
about
a good
how,
point.
I
how
do
about,
take my dog pretty seriously.
How about Miss
You put your
Ross?
wife- you
how
put
about,
your
yeah,
wife in
Christy.
your-
I was
yeah.
just gonna say,
Yes.
Christy has to wear the jersey.
Yeah, Christy has to wear a cheap
You
shirt.
buy her a nightgown and she has to sleep
That's
in
better.
a
She has
cheap,
to
no,
wear,
not a
like,
jersey.
cheap
Jerseys are
pajamas or
expensive.
something.
No,
it. A
no,
nightgown,
no.
pajamas. She has to wear
No.
cheese pajamas to bed with him every
No,
night
it's
for a
got-
week.
It's got to be the dog. Listen, I mean, go on my Instagram. If you look on my Instagram,
The dog
all
would
of my
hurt him.
pictures of my dog.
Now,
Yeah, the
Kevin,
dog would
Kevin,
know
he,
that.
he loves that
My
dog.
wife,
It would
I
kill him.
can't subject my wife. That's,
Yeah,
I
Kevin,
mean,
you
I understand.
I can't subject my
It
wife.
would
to
kill
that.
him to have MacGyver running around
It
in
would.
Chiefs
It
gear.
would.
It really
It
would.
It would get me.
Okay. All right, we'll do it.
All
Awesome.
right, it's been set. All right.
Yay!
Yes.
I
But
say
you do realize I'm going to be. You do realize I'm going to be in my fantasy finals this week. I have Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown going, so I'm going to be rooting for the Steelers anyway.
Oh man.
good.
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 Thank you.
I think one picture will do, and you have to put it on Facebook.
Yeah,
And you
okay.
obviously have to tag the other person.
Yeah, I agree. Because
All right.
I'll retweet
We'll
that.
do it.
That's going to go to
Yeah.
15,000 followers. So that hopefully that'll just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
going. You know,
Yeah,
It's
we'll
be
have everybody
fantastic.
here.
So,
retweet it.
all right.
That's
Well,
great.
Kevin, hey, yeah, say happy birthday to the
All right,
1-year-old.
deal.
And we got a deal, man. Chiefs Steelers. I love it. We got a good bet going right now.
I like that.
I like
Hey,
it.
Kevin, do the Chiefs actually have wide receivers? I'm curious.
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
How do you go 17, into week 16 and no touchdown passes to a wide receiver in a professional football team?
I don't know.
How does that happen?
I really don't know.
You would think
pathetic.
that at some point they would break
Actually,
a
I think they're
tackle.
starting to do it. I think they're starting to do it on purpose.
Yeah. Seriously.
But really, don't you think that they could just throw some kind of bubble screen and somebody breaks a tackle?
They
and
have
you can-
Alex Smith. He can't throw past 8 yards. Don't you know that? He only throws bubble screens and checkdowns.
But you'd think
play
somebody
ball
would-
like a girl.
That's right, Alex Smith.
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey, dude, that's awesome. We got the bet settled.
Yeah.
So we're good. All right.
Yep.
Mr. Awesome,
good.
thank you for calling
All right.
in, sir. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for sporting the gear, man.
No problem.
Number one fan. Love
Yeah,
it.
we love
Yeah,
it.
no problem. Anytime.
All right, buddy.
Good
Take
luck,
care.
buddy.
Hey, good luck to you too.
Oh, yeah, and Mr. Awesome, I'm going to win your fantasy league, so you can send that check to Josh Pacheco at so-and-so address. I'll DM you, okay?
Actually, you know what?
I think Gabby's just gonna win it.
Oh,
Give us
I'm
a-
going with Shabs.
Are you really?
Yeah, in his league.
We're gonna be live on Sunday, so give us a
Yeah.
call on Sunday.
Oh,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll,
Oh,
we'll
yeah, I'll
know the
call on Sunday.
outcome.
Yeah, I'll call on
So,
Sunday.
all right,
I'll
All
call
right. Sunday's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Mr. Awesome, thank you, buddy.
Hey, no problem. Talk to you later.
Hey.
I love how he listens, and our fans listen, they call, and we asked, and he provided.
I know.
Yeah, it really,
I
like,
like
he
that.
doesn't think
That will hurt you. The
Yeah,
more
he
I
does.
think
It will.
about
Me
it,
too. Dad,
the more
It
I
will.
think about
Pops,
it,
the more I thought, I was like, you know what? It really is gonna. He
gonna-
loves that dog
yeah,
like a
it's
son.
gonna
Yeah.
hurt to put Casey Gear on that little dog.
Yeah.
And you know how much we're gonna blow it up if he loses too. That's what he hates
I'm
too.
thinking about how nauseous I'll be seeing him in that.
All right, well let's get
Man.
into our winners, baby. Week 16. Here we go.
Oh, hey, guess who won the work pool again?
You, brother.
Oh wait, I just wanted to show this too real quick.
What do you got, Box? Oh, that's his dog. That is MacGyver, the Sportscast mascot in Steeler gear, so he can prove he dresses up his dog. Johnny, can you post that on our tweet that so I can repost it?
Why? It's my phone. It's my phone's wallpaper.
That's
Why?
how gay.
I
he
was
is.
just saying.
That's
I
how
was just
bad he
saying.
loves
You know
his
how?
dog.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
I was just saying. It will. I just want to put that point across
So
there.
is. I still do I think Christy should dress up too, though. I still think that should be part of the process.
No.
Have picture them together.
Now I have a question.
Oh God, this could be good. Wait, you're stalling. What's going on here, Johnny? I'm scared.
Let's say
Yeah.
Christy had to wear Kansas City Chief chonies.
Ooh.
Would you even touch them?
I don't know what chonies
like
are. I've never heard
underwear.
That word. Underwear?
Yeah, panties. She had Kansas City
Oh,
Chief
and
panties on.
Yeah. and she's-
Would you
and she's-
even touch
She's coming
them?
on to you.
To get to the goods,
Of course. Of
Okay.
course.
What about Ravens?
That's not a
See?
She would never do that.
She didn't know.
See?
But
Yeah.
she's got a Raven just right there, dude. You've got to look at that.
Yeah. I serve the papers right there. Right there.
Deal breaker.
Get my lawyer on the phone.
Oh man, that's
She
hilarious.
would never do that.
All right,
That's awesome.
Throw me on some background here. Let's get into our
What do you do?
Yeah.
Week 16 picks here. Again, sponsored by Islands Burgers, $200 Visa up for grabs. This segment coming up brought to you by JuicyWhip.com. Make sure you guys check them out today. The official Aguas Frescas sponsor of the show. Number one horchata in the world. Check them out, JuicyWhip.com. You can find them at El Pollo Loco, 7-Eleven, any taqueria, burger stand. You can check them out, though.
It's good shit. Drink it.
Yeah. You see those drinks spinning, and you're like, "Whoa, what's in those drinks that are spinning?"
Es
Yeah,
más
that's
bueno.
Juicy Whip.
Es más bueno.
That's right, baby.
Right?
Hey, Juicy Whip, Holmes.
Hey, and just so you know, right?
Yeah.
Juicy Whip does maintain those machines, right? They're always clean,
That's
right? 'Cause some of those machines,
I was in
reading-
charge of that for
yeah,
7 years.
some of those machines in these other places, like,
Dude.
they're pretty freaking dirty. They got 5 inches of sludge coming out
You
of
know
them.
how good Juice
You
Whip
know what I'm
is?
saying?
It sells in C restaurants. That's how good Juice Whip
Oh,
is.
yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I've gone to LA to a C place. Like, we have a machine that does like maybe 10 cases a week, which is really good.
Wow.
And I go in there like, there's people in here eating. It says C in red on the door.
Right
people.
on it, right?
Like, what do you think?
You're
like,
risking.
My God.
But they do, just so you know. I mean, that's a very important thing, right?
Dude.
Those spouts, they build up. And I was reading the other day, do not get McDonald's McCafe coffee.
Oh, God,
They don't know how to clean
no.
those machines. There's 5 inches of sludge
Have you
that
seen
this
that clog
coffee is
up?
pouring
I
through.
used to unclog.
Yeah.
I used to
No,
unclog the
seriously,
drains.
it's very, very. This trade is very
Dude.
unsanitary if you don't take care of those machines.
telling you, bro.
So Juicy Whip does take care of those machines.
Gross.
They do
If your
maintain those
drink,
machines.
if
yes.
everyone's been to a beverage machine. If your drink does not spray directly down like a normal machine sprays, like when you get your Coke, you push the button
Yeah,
or the lever, and maybe if it's kind of spraying a little different direction or not spraying exactly how it should be,
Symmetrical.
look at the fucking nozzle, dude. It is covered in black soot. I'm not even. I've done the business for 7 years, bro.
That's gross.
Yeah.
All right, so Juicy
the
Whip.
point
yeah,
is-
but
they
Juicy
don't,
Whip
they don't
doesn't
deal
do
with that
that.
stuff.
No.
No, they take care of their machines. That's all I'm trying to say,
They take
man.
care of their
Be safe.
machines.
Feel safe drinking Juicy Whip beverages.
thinking about all the
Father-in-law's gonna love
7-Elevens
that
I've gone
promo.
into.
That
Yes.
promo's gonna sell.
Thank you. But
Here
it's
we
the
go.
truth.
You know what's not gonna sell? This Thursday night football game.
Again?
Versus
Hey, turn me up. I have to play these two. Turn me up a little. These two teams. I have to play these two teams. Ready?
Titans versus Jaguars.
Oh my God.
Give me the I don't give a fuck here. I mean everything.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
Blackout game of the week. Where's blackout game of the week? Where's your blackout game of the week, man? Better have a ticket.
There's still a worse one than this.
Oh no, you're saving it?
Yeah, because it's actually in prime time, kind of. It's like on a Sunday. At least they put this on a Thursday. Like, yeah, it's kind of trash. We'll throw it
Yeah,
in the
the
middle
game
of the
that
week.
somebody won't watch will be the Thursday game,
exactly.
right?
You
There
watch
are going to be so many guys out doing their Christmas
Yeah.
shopping.
Exactly, Thursday night. Like, babe, you're usually watching football on Thursday. You're so sweet.
I know you give up football to spend it with me. Oh, I love you.
Oh my God! All right, Knocker. I mean, this matters in pick'ems though, man. You're only 6 back. This is. I hate these games.
I like
thought
the way you
last-
look at me like, well, you're irrelevant.
Yeah.
Johnny, you're only 6 back. And
Yeah.
Knocker, well,
What do you kind of think?
What do you kind of think about this game? Because last week it was Jets, Titans at home. I went with the home team thinking the home team would show up. I don't know.
where's the game at?
It's in Jacksonville, but they say Bortles is questionable with an ankle injury. I
So
don't
who
know.
are the quarterbacks in this game?
I
Do
don't
we
know. I
Chad
think
Henne?
Jake
Is
Locker-
Chad Henne?
No, Jake Locker and Bortles. I think Bortles
Well,
plays.
Bortles doesn't play. Is Chad Henne the backup? I think Chad
so.
Henne is the backup
It
down
doesn't-
there,
I
isn't he?
don't know,
We
Knocker,
Shouldn't
but
this be our
we're
job?
talking way too much about this game. What do you want?
I'm going to go Jaguars.
I think I'm gonna go Jaguars too, just because it's a home team.
Yes.
And they looked kind of decent over the last couple of weeks. They came back and beat the Giants a couple weeks ago. Tennessee's just gotten rolled over on.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Johnny, you need this pick here. This could be a big one.
I'm going to go Jaguars on this.
Okay, if you're gonna go Jaggies. All right, next up here, we got a big game as far as NFC East is concerned.
Eagles versus Redskins.
Knocker, Redskins are in turmoil right now. Real quick,
Henne.
on the Redskins.
Chad Henne, right? Yeah, okay.
Did you just look that up right now?
Yeah.
You are actually contributing to the show.
Fuck yeah, I
Thank
am.
you, buddy.
We go. All
Go,
right.
go Steelers. I really want to see his baby in that Steelers
Wow.
gear. I think it should be fucking hilarious.
It will be.
It will be really great.
Wow.
All right, next up here, though, Eagles, Redskins. Redskins, man, what's going on? Are we going to see Gruden back as coaching? Are we going to see RG3 back there?
Oh, no.
What the hell is
Gruden-
going on in Washington?
Gruden's coming back. RG3 will be gone. But,
The owner loves him, though.
yeah, but...
Dan Snyder loves him.
well, one of them's going to go because Gruden doesn't. I don't think Gruden stays. If he's forced to play Robert Griffin, then I think he leaves.
Now, we saw how
I
the
truly
Eagles...
think he leaves.
We saw the Eagles looked last week against Dallas. Sanchez, since winning that first opening game, has looked really bad, especially in Green Bay against Dallas.
Well, they look good in the comeback. I mean, they look good
They
coming
did,
back,
but he
scoring the
wasn't
24
hitting,
straight
but
points.
he missed a lot of passes
He
in that
does.
game. He
He
overthrew
does miss
a lot
miss
of
a
guys
lot of
on
open
some
receivers,
quick
yeah.
posts, easy stuff. Real, what do you got in this game?
Well, the
Eagles,
Redskins are dreadful.
They're
so I'm
done,
going with
right? I mean,
Philadelphia. They
yeah.
can't keep up point-wise.
I agree.
Just not
Philly,
be
I
able
think
to.
Philly actually runs over them in this game. They get it going, knowing they need to win. I mean, there's that factor, like you said. Redskins just
They're
don't care.
fighting for their lives
Yeah.
now.
Johnny Box.
I got the Eagles in this one.
Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles as well. Again, I think they rolled out. I think they went by double digits here. I'm not sure the spread's going to be like 13 or something like that. I think Sanchez, again, in fantasy, Lawrence Brooks. You know why Lawrence hasn't been with us, man? He works at Sony. So this whole thing, either have him on mandatory overtime with this whole hacking situation with Sony. He's there working overtime. So Lawrence apologizes, but he'll get his boom bust out tomorrow at thenewsportsguru.com. So make sure you check that out each and every week. He's been fantastic.
I think he's still pissed I beat him in fantasy.
I think he is too. He just stopped calling. You know, he's like, I just hate you guys. I'm done. I actually think Sanchez is a good play in this game. As far as your fantasy wise, a lot of guys have him on their team. I just think he gets it going in this one.
Yeah.
All right, next game up here.
Chargers versus 49ers.
Okay, so we've all had the first same picks of the first two games. Chargers, Niners. I've got to make up some picks here. Probably public's going to go with Chargers here just because the Niners look like trash. I'm going to go with Niners at home here. I think they got to show something here to the home crowd before they go out. And also, I got a $200 bet against a Chargers fan. So,
which has nothing to do with
nothing to do with this. So don't take my pick on this. I'm going Niners though, and I got to make up some ground. I'm 7 picks back.
I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Okay.
And they're just.
I don't blame you for it. But they're bad. Their offense has not been able to do anything. Well,
they built that record on inferior teams, and we knew that. But they're not really getting. Hammered.
No, they're being competitive. Yeah.
They're competitive, and I think the 49ers just
is Colin Kaepernick done?
No.
This kid was so promising. He's digressed so much.
Well, what I'm seeing is they just don't look like they like each other. The team doesn't look like they care for each other. You know what I'm saying? Personalities and finger pointing and yelling on the sidelines and body language. I really don't think they care for each other.
I think the Niners have a good team. Defense is still there. I think they just need a new coach. They just need a new blood.
They need new blood. Absolutely.
So
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I'm not gonna bury Colin Kaepernick, especially he's looked horrible this season. Can't hit receivers. Can't stay in the pocket. But I also think they've changed the game plan towards where he's not allowed to run. They're trying to make him something he's not.
I agree.
Let the guy be good at what he's good at. All right, Johnny, what are you gonna go? Niners, Chargers, man.
You know what? This is one of those games where
you got to make up ground.
I got to make up ground on. So I am gonna go the Niners on this one.
I don't feel good.
I gotta back that ass up
All
and
right.
say that I believe the Chargers might actually take this.
Back that ass up.
Are you laughing at the dog on his lap right now?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm laughing.
I didn't want you picturing with no pants on because that's what you said a couple weeks ago. So
last week's show was pretty off the hook.
It was. I had some comments on that.
Movie talk, naked men and dogs. I don't know. Mr. Austin, man, our fans are dedicated.
Yes, they are.
By the way, I just got the look for being on the phone when I was supposed to be putting my daughter to bed.
Ooh.
Hashtag took one for the team.
Wow. Wow.
That's awesome.
His wife is not happy. You in trouble, boy.
Sunday either.
That's awesome.
You bitch. Hope he had that. I hope he had his computer playing with that sound. I love you, Mr. Awesome's wife.
You know I hate those guys, and you're talking to them,
and now
you're supposed to be putting your daughter to bed.
Now you put our son up for bets. What's wrong with you?
I hate those guys.
You know he's getting shit right now. All right, next game up.
Actually, we met her. She's a wonderful lady.
She's a wonderful lady, and his daughter too. Yeah. All right, next game up here.
Vikings versus Dolphins.
Knocker, man, Vikings have been playing tough the last couple of weeks here.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater's been a nice little surprise.
And how about all you,
Miami's going to be good this year. They're going to do it once again, the Dolphins.
God, same old story, man.
The same old stuff,
Same
man.
old story.
Tannehill's got a hot wife and they suck.
This game is in Miami?
It is in Miami.
I'm going to go with Miami. Just because of the home team.
Upset pick of the week here for me.
Yeah?
I'm going Vikings, man. I like what they've done in the last couple of weeks here. I got to make up some ground. I'm going to go Vikings by a field goal here. Their defense is stingy.
Yes,
and,
they are.
They've been able to score some points here. Dolphins have been, Lamar Miller's got some injuries. They've been shaky at times. Defense is still good. I think it's a low-scoring game, sloppy. I'm going Vikings on the road. Johnny, what do you got?
Come on. This is not a game I'm trying to make up ground on. I'm going Dolphins all the way.
Okay, there's a reason why you're ahead in the group here.
Yep.
All right, next up, again, you guys want to check out Boom Bust Lawrence's. It will be up tomorrow at thenewsportscrew.com, featured page. So check it out at LB Said It on Twitter. All right, next game up here.
Ravens versus Texans.
Knocker, big game for Baltimore here. As we talked about earlier, Fitzpatrick, out with the broken leg.
Who's their
but still,
quarterback now?
they got the defense. Johnny, look that up for me. Texans quarterback. Who we got right now? They know they lost their backup earlier in the season. Let me know who they got, Johnny. Thank you. He's putting him to work finally. We finally put him to work over here.
Don't get used to it.
All right. Ravens, though, on the road against the Texans. Ravens got to win this game to stay competitive. and in a playoff hunt. What do you got, Knocker?
This is a low-scoring game.
This is like old school football here. You know what I'm talking about?
This is defense, field position, turnover game. I'm gonna go with the Ravens because they, I think the Texans put everything they had into beating the Colts last week, and it didn't happen. That's their big rival in that division. It didn't happen. Baltimore won a big one on the road last week. They have to win to keep pace. I'm going to go with the Ravens in a real tight ball game here.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens as well. This could be in line for a real upset here as the Texans could pull this off at home, especially with that defense. J.J. Watt, who knows? He could score 2 touchdowns. My God. I'm going to go Ravens on the road. Like you said, ugly game here. I think they get it done, though, 20-17 Ravens on the road to stay alive in the playoff hunt. Johnny, I know you can't stand the Ravens, but you're in pick'ems here. What do you got?
Yeah, I got to go because
who's QB?
I have to. Ryan Mallett is.
He's back?
Oh, he's back.
I thought he was hurt.
I thought he was hurt. I guess he's back. So
He's back, I
okay.
think. So,
okay.
Well, whoever it is, they're not any good. You get all your sports news here from the Sportscast.
Yeah, you can't put up somebody like Ryan Mallett against the.
Yeah.
They just re-signed David Carr, right?
Yeah.
Or Matt Schaub.
Yeah,
They traded for Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub's back with the Texans.
Oh, by the way, Proto says, remind Guru, you can't make up ground if you try to make up ground with every pick. So.
You know what I have for him? One of these.
Well, tell him to suck my ball.
Attaboy, there you go.
Attaboy. All right, next game up here. So we're all going with the Ravens in this one, on the road in a close one. This game going to be interesting.
Lions versus Bears.
Lions, Bears, Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh,
my.
The Bears. The Bears. You got to go Lions in this. You just have to.
The Bears are starting Jimmy Clausen.
That's awesome.
Jimmy Clausen.
That is awesome.
Knocker Lions here.
Absolutely.
Big. They haven't shown much on offense, and we're still waiting for this offense to get going. They've only, they won 16-14 last
I
week.
think Chicago needs to go find Shane Falco, bro. They need to go find Shane Falco.
I love when you drop down references. That's one of your favorite movies, isn't it? You and my mother actually likes that movie.
I love it. I love that movie, man.
Keanu's so bad. He's so bad that he's good. Thank you, Sir Smiles. They re-signed Case Keenum, Knocker. Mallett's out for the season.
I told you.
God.
Case Keenum.
Johnny.
Awesome.
Doesn't say that here.
Thanks, Johnny. Rallying for some information. It's credible. Next up here, again, I'm going Lions big time in this one. Knocker, Lions.
Oh, God, yes.
Johnny.
Oh, Lions, yeah.
Lions. All right, last game up here until we get to our break. I guess you kind of want. I was going to play better out of ticket, but you still want to watch this.
Browns versus Panthers.
Wow. Look, he adds his own.
I have my own sound effects
Yeah,
over here.
really.
Wow.
He's a very crafty
That was
Mexican.
better than
I
my.
just didn't have one for the Browns. I just put my skin up to the fucking camera. But like, Browns.
That's awesome, Renee.
I don't care. I'm going with Carolina. I think Carolina's their defense is gonna beat the hell. I think they'll be just inspired.
Cam Newton was at practice throwing passes. We'll see if he starts this
Yeah,
week, but still,
Carolina
I don't care.
wins this game.
Panthers at home, man. I think that defense suffocates Johnny Manziel. Johnny.
Yeah, taking Panthers.
Going with the Panthers. All right. Let's get a refill real quick on our drinks. We're going to cover the second half of our Pigskin Pick'ems here. Week 16 winners. Again, sponsored by Islands Burgers. $200 Visa card up for grabs. When we get back, we'll cover the rest of our Week 15 games. We'll also get into a little bit of Kobe Jordan bashing. A little bit knocker like we did last week at the end here. And we'll also talk about who's going to take home this trophy this year.
Ah, looky there.
If you guys are watching live, you can see the Sportscast Fantasy Football
Looky
Trophy.
there.
It was in Australia for 2 years.
2 years it was in Down Under.
Me and Mark 3000. We getting it on these next 2 weeks for this trophy.
Attaboy.
We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Sportscast, alive every Wednesday, 4 to 6. Holiday schedule coming up. We're going to have a live show this Sunday, 4 to 6. That's right, December 21st, Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. We do a live show here, bringing you right into that evening game, Seahawks-Cardinals. And we'll be doing a live show covering all the following week's picks, the last week here, Week 17 picks. We'll take that Christmas break, and then we will come back. First show of the new year will be January 2nd, Friday, from 5 to 7.
No,
and
whoa. Oh, sorry.
What's that?
But you said that was going to be our 200th show, and I'm not going to be here?
I won't be here either.
No, 200 show will be this week. This Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's our 200 show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is 199 we're doing today. 198 was last week. Wow. I got it measured out, dude.
Okay, well, you said the
No,
first
you're
show
good.
of the new year would be the new
You should probably talk into the mic. It's probably professional of you rather than leaning back, unless you want to take the mic out of the boom stand.
I'm probably going to do that.
Okay, go ahead. That's better. Just so people can hear you.
I'm fucking tired.
I know you are.
I'm fucking running out of gas. So unless somebody chops me a line, I'm fucking I might just kind of just...
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus. That's my father. Can I get 50 cents? Jesus, it's my birthday in the house for Knocker? Jesus Christ. My God, Knocker. Wow.
To keep it real.
Wow. Jesus. I'll make a phone call. All right? Make a phone call.
Doctor say you coming, but you got to pay him cash.
That's right. All right, real quick, though.
Josh is that guy.
That's right.
Right, baby.
That's my father. Real quick, coming in the Sportscast Fantasy Football League, I want to give a big cheers up to our biggest fan from down under, Big Steve. Got beat. He was our two-time defending champion of the Sportscast Fantasy Football League. He has had this trophy in Australia for the last 2 years. He's finally come back home to the U.S., and who will be taking it home? None other than your host and one and truly, the sports guru, beating Johnny Icebox 2 weeks in a row because it's a 2-week playoff for each team.
Right.
Beat him 269 to 214. He just, I'm
not
sorry
enough.
that I picked your boy, man. Le'Veon Bell smoking weed. He was just been tearing it up this season. So I will take
weed every day.
Thank you. And then I will be taking on Mark 3000, the Gronky Punchers. So it's going to be our Sportscast Fantasy Football League final. Want to thank everyone for participating once again. Another great year. Very competitive knocker this year.
Yeah,
a lot of big movement. No one finished with under lowest team was with 3 wins. I mean, that's pretty good. One team with 3 wins.
Not bad, and it wasn't me.
And it
That's
wasn't
even better.
you. I mean, Knocker, you finished 5-8.
Not
bad.
Not bad considering all the injuries I had to deal with this year and such. It's not bad.
Not bad.
I'll
Not
take
bad
that.
at all. So, again, I want to thank everyone for participating. And, it'll be me and Mark 3000 go for the trophy. So, all right, let's get into our rest of our pick'ems here.
Twitter. Damn, Knocker just got real. Laugh out loud.
Did just get real, Knocker. You got real. Sponsored by SportsTradeX.com, your official fantasy site. Yeah. Go there if you're as pumped up as Knocker. Play weekly fantasy games for Christmas cash. That's right.
What you got?
Enter SCNFL in the promo box.
Hashtag what you got. What you got? What you bring to the table?
Hashtag white lady. SportsTradeX.com.
Hey, like the song says, man, Eldo Nova song, man. Powder pleasure in your nose tonight.
That's right. Eldo Nova. Woo! Knocker.
Fire pleasure from the man in the white.
You could buy Knocker a mirror for Christmas. What do you got, Renee?
Yo, we got a phone call.
We got phone call. On Not the Sportscast, we got.
Hey, we got O-Dog, the Stat Tech. What's up?
Who's this?
This is O-Dog, the Stat Tech. I'm looking for BudKnocker.
What's up, O-Dog?
O-Dog.
That's my boy O-Dog
What's up, gentlemen?
That's my boy O-Dog from New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
Jersey
All the way
representing.
from Jersey. All the way from New Jersey.
Nice.
Right. What is up? You said you were gonna call, and I'm touched. I'm touched. O-Dog. They do a show called In the Game on Tuesday nights. That's the show.
This
I tell
is
you,
the
I
show
call
that you left me for.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
And
taking my
BudKnocker's kind enough
co-host.
to call us in and join us and give us the West Coast perspective. So, I'm still on my way home from work, Knocker. That's how crazy it is. I just got off work, but I told you I was going to call, so I said, let me get on the phone and give him a shout just to say what's up. I haven't been I'm on my way home. I don't know if I'm going to catch the show, but I just want to call, say what's up, let you know I was looking out for you.
Nice.
I love it. That's some real love
from
right there,
Jersey.
man.
I love it.
Where do you
Straight
live in
from
Jersey? Do you live in a town? What township?
Huh?
You
I live in Roselle. It's maybe about 20 minutes outside of New York.
Oh yeah. I got family that lives in North Brunswick and
Okay, yeah.
Hoboken and all around there.
Oh, yeah, I used to work in North Brunswick for about 6 years, so I'm very familiar with that, man.
Very
But yeah,
nice,
you guys
man.
do a great job. I've seen your show in the past. I'm hoping I can get home in time to catch them about 5 minutes away. So hopefully I can get on in time and catch you guys. But you guys do a great job, so keep up the great work, man. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy the show a lot.
Well,
O-Dog.
O-Dog, I
buddy.
appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, give you guys a shout-out. Where can they follow you on
Yeah.
Twitter? And give your show a shout-out when they can catch you and how they can.
The show comes on Tuesday night. It's called In the Game. It's on BKS1radios.com. BKS, the number 1 radio spelled out.com. And we come on Tuesday, 9 o'clock till 11 p.m. East Coast time. And my Twitter handle is @ODogBKS1.
That's
So you can look me out. Or I'm on Facebook, ODog the Stat Tech. That's ODAWG.
All right, O-Dog, we appreciate it, man. Hey, spread the Jersey love about the show for us, and hell yeah, man. If you got some more,
Absolutely, man. You know that.
if you got some more time, in the upcoming weeks, man, we'd love to have you on, talk some football.
Absolutely. Let's talk some football, brother.
I definitely will, man. I'm going to get some time where we can sit down and chop it up a little bit.
All right,
Absolutely.
Hey, how about those Jets? I just want to leave you off with that one, huh?
Why you got to do that,
knock
man?
your nose. I'm not a fan of any New York team except the Yankees. I'm a Cowboys
That's
fan.
right.
So
He
the
is.
10-4,
Straight up.
I'm excited, but I'm not getting crazy.
All right.
I'm not getting crazy. I'm not talking too
Love
much
it.
trash. I'm just going to ride it out and see what happens.
See, I'm with you. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. Knockers probably told you, but I'm with you. It's just like it's meeting that. I'm not getting my hopes up because I know I'm about to get let down here.
Right. It's been so long. I said on my show yesterday, I said, I used to think when I was younger that all of this was going to come easy. In the 90s, I said, we're back. We're going to win forever. And it's been 20 years since we've even sniffed a deep run in the playoffs. So I'm just like, you know what, right now, I'm sort of walking on eggshells, just trying to say, I'm enjoying the ride, but I'm not going to talk too much trash because I know how long and how hard it took to get here.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to enjoy it, man.
Yeah, just don't make yourself vulnerable because we've been hurt so many times in the past. That's
oh,
right.
my God, absolutely, man.
All right, O-Dog, hey, man, we appreciate it,
anyway,
buddy.
Guys, it's good talking to you.
All right,
Keep
my
up the great
brother.
work. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, my brother. You
Thank
take
you,
care.
buddy,
Yeah.
from
All right, guys.
Jersey.
Later.
Love him, man. That's awesome.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah, I
O-Dog?
yeah, O-Dog.
O-Dog.
O-D-A-W-G.
Why can't I have a cool name like that?
And
What
one
can
of-
I be? Can I be J-Dog?
Sure. One of them is Ghost. Another brother over there on the show is Ghost. There's 3 brothers. Man, it's
Damn.
cool, man.
Dude, they had.
They do a good show. They keep
Nice.
it real, man. It's a good show. It's a good show
Like
to be
it.
on, and they allow me to be on there usually from like 7 to 8 when I can call in on Tuesdays, and we have a real good time, man.
All right, good stuff. All right, like the call. Let's get into it then. Let's break it down. Rest of our Week 16 winners. Get into it, Week 16 winners. Again, you want to call the show just like O-Dog did from Jersey.
From Jersey.
818-435-8423 is the number. Or tweet us at sportscast_THN. Like you guys were talking about earlier, sportsredx.com is your official fantasy site to go to. Play your daily fantasy games for real cash prizes. They got draft contests, pick'em contests, NBA, NHL, NFL.
Absolutely.
They got everything covered there. Sportstradex.com. Enter SCNFL in the promo. Get 30% add on to your deposit. All right, guys. Let's get into it here. Let's finish off here. Week 16. Knocker, it's Week 16.
I'm
Like,
very
I don't know
sad.
if I can say it
I am
anymore.
very sad.
This is going to be a big game and probably a good game, but these two teams' records don't show it. Here we go.
Falcons versus Saints.
NFC South. Sad thing is, Knocker, if the Saints win this game, okay, they clinch the division. They can technically sit their players next week and just at a below 500 record. They're able to sit their players in the last week of the season
at
because they're going to win the division.
At 6 and 8 or whatever,
Yeah,
they can
it's
sit their players.
ridiculous.
Wow.
At 7-8, they're going to be able to sit their players. What do you got, though? Falcons, Saints. Falcons, hey, they showed some heart the
It's
last
in
couple
Atlanta?
weeks. No, it's in New Orleans, man.
Oh.
The Saints have lost 4 in a row at home. They're the road dogs this year.
They're not going to lose this one. I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. If it was in Atlanta, I would pick Atlanta.
I think Julio Jones is going to be questionable. I'm not sure if he's going to be in this game as well, so it's going to be something to look out for. Johnny, you need to get this one. What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, I gotta go Saints on this one. It's
Playing
not one I
safe.
can.
Where
Yeah,
are your
it's not
risks
one I
at?
can-
You've only got one risky pick so far.
Listen, it's not about winning. It's also about having that good record too.
Listen to
You
this
just wanna-
guy.
He
Back
wants to-
that
he-
ass
he-
up.
I'm one behind him. He knows God well he better finish in front of me. I'm going to give him shit.
Listen, I'm like the let's say the Patriots of pigskin pick'ems.
Just
You know,
steady along the
yeah,
way?
steady. We're not going to win it all, but we're going to be on. We're going to be up there. You know what I mean?
I like it. Good analogy. I'm going to go Saints in this one as well. It's going to be a high-scoring game here. Saints defense looked a little better last week, but still been questionable most of the season. I'm going to go Saints at home. And Jimmy Graham, I know he had a good kind of bounce-back week last week. Just doesn't look right to me right now. Suffering from some injuries, just not the same player as he used to be impact-wise. Next game up here, I think it's going to be your blowout of the weekend.
Packers versus Buccaneers.
Packers on the revenge here. They know they have to win this game, especially with the Lions game coming up in Week 17. Packers on the road again. Going to travel across the country to Tampa Bay. Buccaneers are feisty this season, but not much to play for. Packers know they got to get this game out. It's a double-digit win for the Packers.
Yeah, that's a bounce-back win for sure. They get it right back into gear. Absolutely.
Jordy, couldn't you just hold down to that ball? Hold on to that ball, Jordy. Just hold on to that ball, Jordy. Johnny.
Yeah, I'm going the Packers.
I'm going to go Packers in this one again. I think they win by about 13 points in this one. Bucks keep it close at first, but Packers pull away in the end. All right. Again, you guys want to get the Boom Bust fantasy-wise for championships. Lawrence Brooks will have it out tomorrow at thenewsportsguru.com. It's going to be a big feature on the homepage. All right, big game here. We just heard the bet earlier in the show.
Chiefs versus Steelers.
Knocker, you like Johnny. You like Mr. Awesome. Where does your loyalty lie?
Wow. That's tough, man.
It is tough.
That's tough.
Got a lot riding on this. We have a lot riding on this game.
I'm just going to have to say, you know what it is. You know
Black
what it
player.
is.
Get it,
you
get
know
it.
what it is.
Come
black
on,
and
Renee.
yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
That's right.
I'm going to go with the terrible towels in this one, man.
Terrible towels in this one?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think they're going to win at home.
All right,
sure.
Johnny Ice.
I got a little factoid here that Mr. Awesome sent me afterwards.
Factoid!
Yes. Did you know the Chiefs haven't won in Pittsburgh since 1986? Little fact.
Wow. The more you know on that one,
Yes.
right?
Absolutely. Thank you for
Jesus.
that tidbit.
Thank you. Now cue up the black and yellow.
Steelers.
Cue it up for me, too. I'm going Steelers in this one.
Sorry,
Mr. Awesome. Sorry, Zane. You're wearing a onesie Steelers, baby.
You know what it is.
Can you
You
just
know
see
what
his,
it
you
is.
just see his wife right now. We're on video. It's like, get those motherfuckers off the motherfucking plane.
God, you know what'd be great? I want at one. Can he talk yet? At one? Can he talk?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be awesome if he had his kid was walking around going, yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is.
No, they can't say that.
That would be awesome,
They
man.
can't say that at one.
See his
You had
kid.
kids, bud. You had four. How many kids? 4, 5?
I don't remember,
Jesus.
bro.
You've seen how intellectual I am.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I
Okay.
spoke at 6 months.
Beer!
Play the shot song. Patriots. Next game up here.
Patriots versus Jets.
What am I thinking about? Stupid idiot.
O-Dog. The Jets. That's cool.
Jets.
He lives in Jersey and he's a Dallas fan. You gotta
they're,
love that.
Yeah, they're big Rutgers fans also.
Patriots all the way. Come on, let's just get through this, right?
Who they playing, the Jets?
Yeah. Patriots on the road. I mean, ooh.
Yeah, I think the Patriots will squeak this out.
I think they'll squeak it
Yeah,
out.
Squeaker.
I'm calling a field goal game at the very end.
Very end.
Gotzkowski
Last
field goal.
second.
Yeah, last second drive by Brady. What do you got?
Patriots.
I'm going Patriots as well. All right, Knocker. This game doesn't really mean much, but has a lot of impact as far as pick'ems go.
Giants versus Rams.
This is a big game here in pick'ems here.
Okay.
Do you believe in the Rams still? They faltered last week, but again, have been playing tough. Now the Giants kind of have shown a little bit of spark here in the offense. Odell Beckham, we know what they can do. But again, it's Eli going into that house of the Rams. Again, Knocker, it's one of these odd matchups, right? So, like when the Broncos went there, I'm like, I can't compute Giants at Rams. It just doesn't seem
I
right
agree.
to me. So I'm going with your Rammies in this one.
Yeah, I think the Golden Horns are going to go for the Manning double. I think they're going to win this one and beat both Mannings in the same year.
Shows. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point on that game. I'm going to go with the Rams. Very close. The only thing that scares me is their fucking field goal kicker can't kick, a goddamn field goal. Let's hopefully.
What scares me is their quarterback looked like crap.
Yeah.
Total and complete crap last week.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst games by a quarterback I have ever seen. Ever.
It really was. But again, that
was
Cardinals
horrible.
defense is pretty good, right?
Yeah, the Giants defense is not
Johnny,
the Cardinals
this is where your
defense.
pick matters, buddy. What do you got?
I'm going with the Giants in this one. I really
On
believe
the
that.
road here?
Yeah, that Beckham man.
Yeah, he's been playing well of
He's
late,
playing
buddy.
really good.
I think Giants got to prove something, at least to their fans and their coach and their organization, that they might still have something in the cage. But again,
So now what do you do? What do you do if you're the Giants and the Giants win the last 3 games of the season and finish with a somewhat respectable record? Now you're right back in the same boat you were. It'd be very easy if they lost the last 3 games.
we've talked
You
about
let
it. Coach
Coughlin go and-
Coughlin's run his course, right? Like he gets old.
But again, you get that strong finish. Again, you get sucked in by that strong finish. And, okay, we're going to build on that. We'll be back next year. And you're right in the same boat, man. I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens.
Let's just say
in New York.
Eli Manning's very, very lucky to have the receivers make some of the greatest catches of all time, whether it's off a helmet in the Super Bowl or Odell Beckham's one hand. It's like Eli's gotten so damn lucky. Like he really
Exactly.
has. He's not that good. He's
No.
not that good.
No.
God, but he can still wave to his brother. Peace. The 2 rings, buddy. And you know, Giants fan will throw it in your face every time. All right, so I'm going to go Rams. You're going Rams. Johnny's going Giants in this one. All right, next game up here. Your
Bills versus Raiders.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to play this one.
You better have the ticket, because it's the blackout game of the week.
I know the Bills showed some life, but they're not in the playoff picture anymore. Well, they are, but it takes a miracle for them to get in. This is Oakland. I'm sick of all the Oakland people saying, "Oh, we won a couple games and we're on the right track." No, still Oakland.
In Oakland?
Yeah, it's in the black hole.
I'm going Raiders. I'm going to go with the upset, man. I'm going
This
Raiders.
is big in pick'ems here. It's like, do you believe in
Yeah,
the Bills?
this is a huge pick
like,
game.
it's huge.
Absolutely.
It's a swing game in pick'ems here. Like,
Because if
big
you can
time.
pull the upset, because the majority is going to pick Buffalo, if
Yeah.
you can swing that upset on this game, you know, well, every game counts, man.
Did
One
you pick
game.
Raiders, but you have no confidence in that pick. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Buffalo's defense
It's
is
Buffalo.
legit.
I'm going with historical thing here. You know, Oakland has pretty much owned Buffalo except for those years.
They're
with,
another
Jim
species
Kelly.
in Oakland. Like, the Raider fans are of a different light. As
Yeah.
Jeff Pratt would.
But I've been to, like I said, I've been to an Oakland playoff game. It's a great atmosphere to watch a football game. It really, truly is. You know, it was pretty cool. People were pretty cool.
None of that?
No, there were no problems at all that I
It was an
saw.
Oakland playoff game. This is not a playoff game. They're 2-12. They're gonna lose. Buffalo.
Wow.
Guess I just got told, huh?
Well, I don't understand. You're like, I gotta swing some numbers here, you know.
I'm talking
This is
in
not the game
generalities,
you
not
swing
me.
on.
Well, for you.
Buffalo's gonna win this game. Let's go, Buffalo.
I do not want to touch his
He's
ass.
trying to make
I want to
excuses
make
of
him
why the
talk.
Raiders could possibly win. They're not gonna win.
God, I sure hope they win.
Sorry, Jeff.
I sure hope they win so I can come back at you next week and just
What you just said
face.
is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yeah, bud.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Jesus Christ, that was fucking well played drop right there.
Yeah, bud.
Longest drop in history, but well played.
Yeah.
My God.
The Raiders are not winning this game.
We'll see. We'll see, Bubba.
Went to a
And
playoff
that's the
game
bottom line.
back in 1984,
Go
and they were really. I mean, it was just an amazing atmosphere.
It is.
30 years later.
It's a great place to watch a game, man.
I'm going Raiders.
Sorry.
I'm going fucking Raiders, dude. I'm going Raiders in this one.
Yep.
Bills outside of that crazy stadium with the snow and the weather, they're not the same.
Not the same
They're
roadie
not.
team.
And the Raiders at home are just this team that just seems to give you a good fight every time. And like,
Absolutely.
and with the Raiders, still think their fans are so delusional. They still think they're in it, and they're gonna go crazy at home. Like
they say they got a playoff shot.
yeah, like we got a random shot to get in.
Hey, I mean, they're gonna try their best to keep their hopes alive, right?
They are.
Yeah.
They are. They are.
So,
All right, next game up here, gonna be a huge game.
Colts versus Cowboys.
Yeah, Colts versus Cowboys here, Knocker. Colts have clinched. Colts have already clinched.
Yeah.
So they could, step back a little bit in this game. Not saying they're not going to start Andrew Luck or sit their players, but again, you got that thought in the back of your head. Yeah,
It's the
you're in. You
game.
get the little letdown. But the Cowboys, again, get DeMarco Murray, going to be banged up with that broken arm, but still going to play. They're pretty deep at running back. I don't think it's going to affect them too much. Romo, as we saw, when he gets rest, he's good. You know, that Thanksgiving game, he only had 4 days rest. He could barely walk in that game if you go back and watch it. Cowboys, though, at home. They play better on the road this season.
Yeah, no kidding.
7-0 on the road.
What is going on at home
Unbelievable.
with the Cowboys, man?
Colts, though, again, outdoors. I'm not outdoors, but on the road here. A little different team, but it's Andrew Luck. What do you got, Knocker? This is a tough pick-em game again.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys just because, if they can get up, you just don't know what Indianapolis is going to do. Are they going to sit some players? Do they have some players that are banged up?
Like
that
if
they'll
the Cowboys
pull in
are
the
up
second half?
yeah, like Cowboys are up like 20-7 at third quarter. Are they going to back off? Okay, let's not let Andrew Luck take some shots here at the end because we're going to be bringing on the pass rush.
Exactly.
Let's take it and we'll win next week and let's go.
Yeah, I look for the Cowboys to turn the corner this week. I look for a big game out of the Cowboys
And like you said, when a team it matters more, because Cowboys got to win out here. They really
Yes,
might.
they do.
They still can get in if they split, but again, you got to win out if you're the Cowboys here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with the Cowboys at home. I think it's a high-scoring affair. I'm going to go 28-20 Cowboys.
Yeah, I love Des Bryant in this game.
Yeah, big time too. Yep.
I really think he's going to have a big day.
You've been a very big critic of his over the years. His 3 touchdowns last week.
There's no knocking his talent. I've never knocked his talent.
It's his off the field, on the bench, whining, throwing his helmet.
Dude, just play.
Yeah.
Just play.
But doesn't that passion sometimes drive players like that? It seems to motivate him.
But at some point,
it's demotivating to other players.
It appears selfish. It's just like you can say that I'm trying to motivate this and that, but those actions to the rest of your teammates are, man.
Especially with Twitter and everything now, it's right. You see everything.
Dude's just pissed because he ain't getting the ball.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. But he's mellowed out a little bit. He's playing some damn good football. He's even downfield blocking, which I like to see. I think him and Romo have a big game. Take a little bit of pressure off of Murray.
Yeah.
Leave him in there, pass block a little bit.
Witten involved
He's not
going to
carry the ball 25 times. So they're going to have to go to the passing game a little bit. And the Colts are just not that good in the defensive backfield. So I look for the Cowboys to have a big game in the air.
All right, Johnny Box, what do you got, buddy?
This is going to be a really close
game.
It's
tough.
Yes,
it really is. But I think Murray, that whole injury is going to hurt him just enough where I think that the Colts are going to pull this one out.
Squeak it by maybe Dallas collapse.
But
here
it's
at the
that
end.
squeaking by, so I'm going to go with the Colts.
Okay, cool. I don't blame you. As a Cowboys fan, like O-Dog just said, man, I'm not going to buy into it until it actually happens. Cowboys, we saw they're vulnerable. They had a 21-0 lead on Philly and blew it.
Yeah, but on the road,
they came back. I
their
understand
most
that.
heated rival.
But they're not playing Mark Sanchez. They're playing Andrew Luck.
I understand that, but they didn't score against Mark Sanchez. They scored against the Eagles' defense. And to be on the road and blow that lead in the most hated place, just their most
huge,
their most heated
like,
rival.
Like we said on the road, they've been road
They
dogs.
showed some backbone, and you had to be impressed with that win, especially after the shellacking they took from the Eagles and Mark Sanchez on Thanksgiving. If they lose this game as a Cowboy fan, you just have to be crushed.
Yeah,
you really do, because right now. You're vulnerable. I don't care if you admit it or not.
But what
you're drinking that Kool-Aid, that Cowboy Kool-Aid right now. What
I'm seeing is we got Washington in Week 17, so we might be okay. We've got the Redskins in Week 17. But again, Knocker, this is huge. This is are you for real or not game for the Cowboys. Let's do it. I mean, there's been some already. Like last week was are you for real? But this is it. You could really put the hammer down here.
The last thing the Cowboys want is to go into that game at Washington with a downtrodden Washington team with the Cowboys having to win that game.
Because Washington would love nothing more.
Washington, this series, that Washington-Dallas series is one of the greatest series in the NFL.
Yep.
You don't want to go into this game desperately needing a win against a Washington team that has nothing to lose.
That's a good point. It's a good point. So me and Knocker are going Cowboys.
I'm
Johnny
going
Box
Cowboys.
is going Colts.
Yeah.
All right, Sunday Night Football, which we will be doing a live show again this Sunday, the 21st of December, Seahawks versus Cardinals. Here we go.
Seahawks versus Cardinals.
Man, this is huge. This is a huge game on both sides of the ball. Cardinals at home, Seahawks on the road. The Seahawks have looked fantastic last 3 weeks, especially on defense. Offense still struggles at times, but Cardinals, man, again, they're going to play with the third, fourth-string quarterback here. But again, the defense is stingy at home. Bruce Arians finds some way to win week in and week out. Huge pick'em game here, but I'm going Seahawks, man. I don't think this game is close, actually.
I'm going 17-3.
I don't see Cardinals getting more than 13 here.
I think the Seahawks have to ground and they're going to ground and pound.
I see some turnovers.
There's going to be some turnovers. I just don't see Arizona having enough offense against this Seattle defense to put more than 10 points on the board. If they get 10, that's a great game, but I just don't see them holding the Seahawks under 10 points. I see at least one pick six from that Seattle defense.
Sherman, someone gets
and then the offense only needs to score 10 points, and they win that game.
Yep.
In my opinion, Seattle's the only team in the NFC that could go into Green Bay and beat the Packers on the road. In my opinion, they're playing great football. They're playing Super Bowl champion football. Whatever was bugging them the first 9-10 weeks of the season is now behind them.
Yep.
They're a very good team. They're going in and they're going to win this game.
Well, Arizona 11-3 right now at the top of the NFC. Seattle comes in at 10-4. If they win this game, Seattle knows how much home field means. That's how they won their Super Bowl. So,
absolutely.
I just think I just think they know what they got to do here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seattle just knows.
They're the defending champion. They're going to go in there, and the moment for whoever starts for Arizona is going to be too big. They're going to swarm, and they're going to just bury this Arizona team. I look for even a shutout by Seattle. I really do.
I do too, man. I just don't see how they get anything going in this game
unless they get a turnover or a punt return.
Fitzgerald's banged up. He's been mainly blocking. He hasn't been catching much. Their running game shot right now. I mean, you're relying on your defense here to at least get you 10, 14 points on a turnover. If you're the Cardinals, you're going to need something out of your defense.
You're going to need a Peterson punt return, right?
Yeah,
you're going to need
special
something,
teams,
a turnover,
something, a block,
6.
punt, something. But I just don't see it happening. I'm going Seattle, Johnny.
Yeah, I got Seattle.
Seattle in this one. All right. Again, you guys want to check out Lawrence Brooks' Boom Bust will be up tomorrow at thenewsportsgrid.com, helping you out with your fantasy playoffs. Last game here on the schedule, Week 16.
Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, going to be a doozy.
Broncos versus Bengals.
Broncos versus Bengals here.
Wow.
Man, have you lost some confidence in the Broncos? Or gained confidence now that they have a running game?
I'm not impressed. I still like their defense. I think their defense has improved.
It's the same old story. It's like
do
Manny
I
falling
think
apart.
they're good enough to win the Super Bowl against Green Bay or Seattle? No. Can they go to New England?
On a neutral field. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, on a neutral field, we play on a name game here. Neutral field. Who do you think your best team right now in the playoffs is right now? Going in the NFL. Who's your best team?
I'm going Seattle, Green Bay, New England, and Denver.
Okay.
In that order.
On a neutral field, Denver's your fourth team you have confidence in.
Yes.
Out of those.
Yes.
Okay, I do like Seattle better. I like New England better. Who's your in Green?
Denver.
No, dude, because I'm trusting Aaron Rodgers over a Peyton Manning right now. And
remember, you're talking big game
on a neutral field.
On a neutral field. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of with you on that. As far as the confidence factor goes, those top 4 teams as they sit. And isn't it funny how we don't have the Lions or the Cardinals in our top 4? And like
the Lions, until they prove something,
yeah.
The Lions are going to have to go on the road, win a playoff game, which I don't think they've done since 1955 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
guess who's on the phone?
Who we got?
LB said it.
Oh, LB said it. What's going on?
Big homie?
Man, what's up, fellas? How you doing?
Dude, are you fixing all the hacking at Sony right now? What's going on?
Man, I wish I had it fixed, but they've been needing my help, so I've been staying extra hours just to try to help them however I can. So yeah,
they
that's
canceled
been
the
story of my
movie,
life
huh?
The last 2 weeks.
They canceled the movie, huh? What's the
Say
inside
that again, I'm
scoop?
sorry.
What's the inside scoop? They canceled the movie?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not even inside scoop. That's outside scoop.
What, the interview?
They pulled the movie off. They pulled the movie off the
Nobody's
big
showing
screen,
it now.
so they won't be showing it
you
on
effing
Christmas
serious?
Day. I don't know when
Nobody
they're going to
they
release
just
it,
they
though.
did that today.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
They
well, no,
pulled
not
that
every theater.
movie?
No, there's some
No,
across
no,
the country.
No, they pretty much pulled it in every theater.
Everywhere?
I'm pretty
because
sure.
Because of the threats that they're going to bomb movie theaters. I mean, this is stupid.
Are you serious?
They're talking about taking it straight to digital. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the rumor. LB, you tell me.
Yeah.
Lawrence, what are
I
they
mean, I
going
don't
to
know.
do?
I'm not sitting in any boardrooms, but I mean, that's what's being said is that they might put it on video on demand and, you know,
Damn.
have it on Netflix and things like that.
Oh,
where
great,
it
so
can
they
still
bomb my
generate
house.
some revenue, but
That's just awesome.
They just bomb my house now. If I order on demand, then they know where I ordered it from. They bomb my house.
There it is.
Thank you.
I say fuck them.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously.
Well, Lawrence, I know you're busy, buddy, and we appreciate it again. We were talking about your Boom Bust will be up tomorrow. Rapid Reaction was out yesterday. We were just covering these last 2 big games here. What do you? I know you're a Seattle native there. Seahawks Cardinals, man. We just see a blowout here. What are your thoughts?
yeah, I think it might be a small blowout, meaning something in the lines of 16-3, 16-6, because I still think Arizona's defense is still good enough to put the Seahawks offense at a halt, but they just with Ryan Lindley, they're just not going to generate enough points, and with enough possessions, I think the Seahawks will be able to put up enough points to where it'll look like it wasn't a game, but it'll be a hard-fought, defensive game. But the Seahawks will put up enough points. I just think Arizona can't score, and that's a huge deal.
I totally agree with you. And you mentioned the word possessions. I think Seattle's just going to have
control that
twice as many possessions as Arizona.
Yeah.
They're just going to have more opportunities, and control the ball. And if Seattle gets field position, forget it. I mean, this thing's over.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're going to cover real quick, Lawrence. Monday Night Football game, but we got Broncos, Bengals. Huge game for both these teams. We were just talking earlier. Give us your top 4 teams right now, Lawrence, in the NFL.
Top 4 teams in no particular order. I would probably say Denver, Seahawks, Patriots, and I would say the Packers. I still believe the Packers are a really good team.
Okay, now I was telling Knock earlier, out of those 4 teams, because we named the 4, is Denver the least you have confidence if on a neutral field that you're going to take against the others?
No, I have the least confidence in Green Bay.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. I just think
because I think of those 4 teams that I named, Green Bay probably has the weakest defense of those 4 teams, especially on a neutral field.
That's a good point. We see how defense wins your Super Bowls here. All right, well, let's get into the game here. Broncos, Bengals, big as far as pick'ems go. Knocker, what do you got here?
Well, I think Denver is they've lost some firepower in the passing game. Welker being hurt, just
Sanders taking some hit. Yeah.
Sanders to Thomas. They just don't have what they thought they were going to have at the beginning of the year.
Got the running game though.
They do have the running game. Yes. But I think they just struggle. Peyton's not a guy that just wants to hand the ball off 30 times. I think you frustrate and then if he gets behind,
it won John Elway his Super Bowls at the end there.
That's true.
You got to learn at some point that you can't just march the field by yourself. You got to use a running game.
I agree, but God, I hate betting on the ginger. I just
don't do it then. Don't do it because I'm not doing it. I'm going Broncos. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I can't bet Bengals ever again in my life. I'll never take them ever again in my life. I've sworn them off. They are dead to me in every way possible.
DTM more destiny.
Bengals, you can hooday suck my nuts. Okay, all you Bengals. I'm done with them. I'm so done with the Bengals.
Wow.
Until Dalton's gone, I'm done with the Bengals. I'll say that.
To suck my butt.
Thank you. You've been on top of it today.
I'm going to go with Cincinnati in an upset, man. I am. I'm going to go with Cincinnati in an upset.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
You're on page 3 for a reason.
Exactly.
Johnny,
I'm
what
on
do you
page
got?
3 for a reason. Absolutely.
This is where I'm going Cincinnati.
Oh!
You need an upset. You need a big upset.
Well, it's a guarantee there.
Denver's got it locked up right now, and Cincinnati doesn't. So they need to play to win. And Denver, I don't think is going to have that same passion. And with it being in Cincinnati, I don't know. I see Cincinnati kind of taking it, even though I'd rather have the Broncos win.
All right. I'm going to go with the Broncos on the road. Lawrence, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, this might be a silly theory, but the Bengals don't play well in primetime television of any sort.
No, they don't.
So I don't expect them to do it this time either. I think that Peyton Manning will be able to put up more points than Andy Dalton. And even though they're at home, I don't believe in the Bengals. They'll have to make a fool out of me. I got the Broncos.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got 2 Broncos, 2 Bengals here. So, all right, Lawrence. Well, man, I know you checked in late, but we love you, buddy, and we'll continue to read your great articles and all your fancy news at thenewsportsgroup.com, at LBSaid on Twitter. Lawrence, buddy, we want to thank you once again, and we're gonna have a show this Sunday from 4 to 6. So if you're around on Sunday, buddy, give us a call. We're gonna be doing our next week's picks.
Okay, thanks, and definitely love you guys and everybody who's in the championship this week. I envy you because I'm not in one at all. Good luck. Good luck. Tweet me if you have any questions, and I'll be around and I'll be in touch.
Okay, buddy, we appreciate it. Lawrence Brooks, at LBSaid on Twitter. Thank you, buddy, once again. We have one more phone call.
I love Proto. I don't even bet on the ginger, and I'm a ginger.
Yeah, really. See?
That's awesome.
See, all right, who we got in the line with the Sportscast? You're on line with Sport. We only got a couple minutes. What do you got?
Mark 3000.
Oh, Mark 3000.
Smack time.
I have this to play.
Oh my God!
Sorry, we gotta
Who
go.
the hell?
Yep, we gotta
cares?
We're
No
late.
one cares.
Gotta run.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. We're out of time.
You knew I couldn't let you go without talking about the Game 17 for this weekend. The Guru against the Rocky Punchers.
That's right. I got the trophy right here in front of me. This is going home with one of us. You're lucky because DeMarco Murray hurt his arm, and if you do win, at least I have an excuse.
You're building that
I
in.
feel like Rocky Balboa against Ivan Drago right now. The underdog is gonna win right now.
That's right. It's
Waving the USA flag. USA, USA.
If I can learn to like him, and maybe you can learn to like me, and maybe we can learn to like each other.
It's gonna be a battle, Mark. It's gonna be a
All right,
battle,
I
buddy.
just want to say good luck because the underdog's coming.
That's right. The underdog's coming. It's gonna be fantastic. Want to give a shout? Hey, DeMarco!
I did it.
If you can love and we can change, you can change. We can all change.
I don't really know who's gonna win. You never know who's gonna happen.
I don't know that Mark 3000, man. He's got a good team, you know. But the guru, man, he's just like on top of the world right now. So hey, you know, what do you bet on? You know, cover link. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's two best teams that play.
You guys are fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, I'm a retarded, but you know that fight against Spider Rico, you know, he just hit me in the head one too many times. I could be retarded. I don't know. I beat up meat for a living. I'm boxing against sides of beef. Yeah, I'm retarded.
What?
Get off the roids, Guru.
Yeah,
get off the
get off
roids.
the
We're back for
roids.
you.
Where did that voice go?
Yeah, I
into?
don't know.
That was like Arnold.
Mark,
and like,
Mark, best of luck, buddy. We're gonna be fighting it out for the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be fun.
Yep, you too, guys. Take care.
All right, you take care, Mark. All right,
Later,
thanks,
Mark.
buddy. Good way to end the show there. We'll talk NBA next week, maybe on Sunday's show. But just so everyone knows, congratulations to Kobe Bryant breaking
Big effing
Jordan's
deal.
all-time scoring record. Did he catches Malone
It's
though?
not all time,
I know.
okay? Calm down.
It's
He's number
Malone.
3
Yeah,
on
it's
the
Malone.
list.
Did he catches Malone or no?
No way.
Okay, just
And
see,
he certainly
this is why I
doesn't
didn't wanna
catch
bring it- You
Kareem.
get so heated when I bring NBA up.
Dude, all that means is he's taken a billion fucking shots. He owns the record for most missed shots in the history of the NBA.
Knocker, just sing
okay? He is not Michael Jordan. He will never be Michael Jordan. He will not get that 6th ring. I'm sorry. He's not Michael Jordan. Don't stop the game when you're in 3rd place. Stop the game when he becomes the all-time leading scorer. Thank you.
You're hardcore today, bro. Doing cocaine and all that shit. You're just going crazy today.
White line.
You wonder why his voice
gone
changed?
through
You wonder
my
why his voice changed?
mind.
yeah.
I don't need
Did you understand a thing he said during that whole entire speech? I don't either. I gotta go back and listen to that.
You lost me.
All right, guys. Again, want to thank all of our sponsors: SportsTradeX.com, Islands Burgers, JuicyWhip.com,
Juicy Whip.
PWCI
Construction.
Sky says I drink Juicy Whip.
I drink Juicy Whip, man.
Sky
Check us
says
out.
I eat Islands Burgers.
This Sunday, 4 o'clock.
Sly says I drink Fireman's Brew.
Can I finish?
Sly says when he needs to get pumped up, he drinks some pocket protein.
Pocket protein. Yeah, get your pocket protein. Yeah.
All right, we have a show Sunday, 4 o'clock. Be there.
Yeah. When Sly needs a car, he goes to Dyson-Motors.com. When Sly wants to take a shot, you know who he calls? PWCI Construction. I think that's it. Getting kind of hungry now. Let's go down to Al Delino's.